Hello everybody, welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air.
want to make a comment?
I'm only 1 minute late. I thought it was going to be later. I was eating my Del Taco and enjoying my late afternoon snack. I got off early, a little earlier than I thought, probably about a half hour earlier than I thought. So pretty happy about that. So I'm going to wait for a few more folks to join in here. The reason why I changed and don't forget to hit that like button. Let's see if this thing works. This is my auto. Yes. I don't have to use StreamBot for that, or Nightbot, or whatever it's called. Anyways, I always enjoy watching other people's amateur radio channels because I learn a lot. I wouldn't be here right now if I wasn't for probably watching people like Smoking Ape and stuff. So you'd be amazed. I'm a real person. Anybody that's met me in person here, I'm pretty much the same way. I'm gonna pretty much tell you what I'm thinking. Maybe sometimes a little bit more filtered than normal or than usual, but I will speak my mind, and I think a lot of people appreciate that. So we got a few more people in here. Johnny, nice to see you in there. VA7NDL up in the Great North. Chase. No, I didn't. I was on the road. I was on the phone with you right before you went. Am I still admin for your channel even though you changed the name? All right. So last night I was at work. So we were dealing some small issues. Nothing too big of a deal. I can't really just concentrate on something when I'm at work. I mean, I can kind of scroll through videos and stuff, but I kind of have to keep my attention to my surroundings, I guess you can say. So I was in and out of watching the Josh's Ham Radio Crash Course, which I love. Always puts on some good content, and that's why I watch it. That's why I watch a lot of stuff. And I'm working FT8 on 15 meters, by the way. I think, let's see here. I didn't even test that. Why does that look familiar? Because I worked them on 17. So anyways, you know what I didn't set up? This Sonobus. It's working, but my IP audio with no delay almost. Very minimal latency. So they're, I guess, Josh bought a 7760. Not a model number guy. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But he wanted to hook his Heil microphone up to it. And for those of you that were around when I first got my 7610, or sorry, my 7300, Sean being one of them in here, I wanted to use this microphone, well, not this particular microphone, or at the time it was feeding from the stand into my mixer and also feed my radio, so I don't have to like grab different hand mics and whatever else. Plus, in my thoughts and my beliefs, when you outboard some audio or you have a professional microphone, you could probably get a little bit better audio. What's the word I'm looking for? Quality, I guess. Sometimes people can't tell the difference between a hand mic and one of these microphones, depending on how well you're coming in. But generally, if you're like, let's say you're on 40 meters and the guy's like 60 miles away, or maybe even 500 miles away, the NVIS fidelity, yes, thank you. Excellent. Glad to hear that. That's a decent microphone. That's a pretty good microphone. I think Sam just got one of those, if I'm correct. Where was I at here? So if you're like to say, when I'm talking to somebody up in Sacramento, Walter or something like that, or I was talking to Ron and I'm spacing on his call sign, I'm going to explain a little bit about that. It's still not correct. And I'll explain why. And I'm going to get to that there, Mr. Frank. It works, right? Things work. You can drive around in a car that has 4 lug nuts on, and it has a 5th lug nut that's not on. You can drive around like that. It will work. It might damage some things down the road. It might not. It might cause some other problems. It might cause some vibration. It might not. You can still do that. It's not totally wrong. It will work, right? The reason why I'm getting to that is understanding. You guys got to understand gain structure. A lot of people don't understand gain structure and how like these microphones work. They just want to plug stuff in and adjust levels, and it looks all cool and stuff. And you got all these little knobs and stuff right here on the show. You got all these little knobs and stuff and these gain things in there, and people are always adjusting them and trying to make it. You see videos of like people like audio guys in studios adjusting all that stuff. In reality, you're not really touching most of the stuff on there. You're pushing faders. So having, like this, say this microphone right here, the RE27, I have an RE20. This microphone puts out more voltage, puts out more level, has more sensitivity than the RE20. The RE20, I would have to use, I know it's covered. This is a Dynamite cloud lifter, basically. It's a cloud lifter, basically. It's a Dynamite inline. It powers by 48 volts, preamplifier. The reason why I'm bringing that up is it's very important to know understanding signal to noise ratio. So when you're amplifying it closer to the microphone, you're getting over the noise that's going into the preamp in the electronics. This take, for instance, Dakota understands this. He works off production trucks. I work off production trucks. I don't know if Hollywood does. I don't know what his background is. I'm not debating him at all. Just my theory. We have microphones that are on XLR cable that are sometimes 1,500 feet away from the production truck by all the different connections and multi-connectors we use and everything like that. So just remember, audio is basically voltage and signal, just like anything else. Just think of it as RF, right? Except it's through a cable. So you got this microphone that's at the end of this 1,500-foot run, and you got someone talking into it that I can't talk right now. I'm losing my voice. And it's signal going over all that line of cable. When you have that long line of cable, you generally generate resistance and noise. So your object to be above that noise, signal to noise ratio, just like we have an antenna in the backyard. I have an antenna in the backyard. I want to pick up as much signal through the air as the noise is around me or more so I can hear it. That's the theory behind a lot of audio and long runs. So there's a couple things you can do to get over that noise is preamplify the microphone before it gets into that cable. So it's going line level to the truck, to the production truck, right? I'm not here to discredit anybody on that stuff, dude. To be honest with you, I don't care his background. I'm telling you my experience from my experience on stuff. All good, right? I'm not going to, you can get 10 audio guys in a room and they're all going to have different theories on stuff. But they're going to agree on a lot of different things. Mic level, line level. Those are really basic terms that we deal with in audio, right? So I got this microphone coming back to the truck now. It's traveling line level. And now that the level's boosted, the noise level's down here and it shoots right over it and everything. So I bring down the preamplifier that's in the soundboard down to adjust to the level of the audio. So now I don't have to bring up the gain to get all that audio signal, and it brings up the noise. So I'm above the noise and the signal travels above it. Do you guys follow me on that? So signal. So instead of us traveling together, it's way above, shoots back, right? That's a line level signal. Very important to what I'm going to be talking about here because there's a lot of difference between mic, line, unbalanced, and balanced. Big deals in audio. So understanding making sure you're good level back to the production truck, or in this case, the mixer. You want everything uniform, a unity type of signal. You want it one level. You don't want to be adding a little bit here, subtracting a little bit on that run, adding a little bit here, because all that does is add noise. Now it's going to bring up something else here, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute. Right? As far as the controlled environments and non-controlled environments, the theory is the same as far as levels are concerned. You want one level, like if this is a microphone level coming out of here, it's a look. What is the deal with the cat? Sasha. So this level coming out is a lower level. It's more susceptible to noise getting in from the cable. And this is what I'm going to bring up, a balanced and unbalanced signal. This microphone right here, you see a ferrite. I have to feed those later. My ferret here is an XLR cable. A lot of people that's been in the business do not understand how XLR cables work. They're very similar to how Cat5 cables work. There is a twisted strand around the cable inside that's on the outside of the two inner cables, right? They call that the ground. I refer to it as pin 1. It's pin 1. The cable can do that particular cable depending on if you're running a line level signal, you're running a microphone signal, you could be running an RTS signal, which is a comm signal that has voltage on it. You could be running something that has phantom power on it. It could be doing something different. They all do different things. Right now for this exercise, let's say this microphone right here, right? Let's say you hear this, right? You don't hear anything? And you hear it come in, you just hear it plug in. It's a balanced signal. This is the inside of that on the other side. So this is the inside of this microphone right here. Just say this is it right here, which is hard to see. There's 3 pins in there, right? One of these pins, so pin 2, pin 3, pin 1. The pin 1 is generally the shield in these cables. Now, when you're running phantom power 48 volts, it's the negative feed coming back, right? And then it's basically 2 positive feeds that push the diaphragm voltagely through the microphone when you're in a condenser microphone, like a shotgun microphone, SM81, whatever, one of those. So when you're using just regular mic level stuff, pin 1 right here, the reason why you don't hear a pop like you'd be plugging in like speakers, like kaboom, is because pin 1 is out just a little bit, so it makes the connection first, right? This is all going to go back with what Josh was dealing with yesterday with noise and stuff. And the reason being is connecting the shield that's in the outside of this cable. Sorry, not the outside of this cable, the outside strand of the inner strands of this cable right here. So there's cable that you could feel that you guys can't feel. I can feel through here. That's actually pin 1 right here that I'm feeling, right? So that connects first. And the reason why that connects first, it takes the other side of, and it's also connected to the unit, like in this case, the mixer, or actually in this case, my preamp. It connects to that first. And basically what this does, this protects like from RFI, EMI, whatever, buzz, whatever you want to think. And what it does electronically, it's out of phase with the 2 inner cables here. That's what basically it's twisted and it's out of phase with everything inside the electronic wise. And that's why you don't hear a pop. When you plug in a speaker jack, it's usually unbalanced. Speakers are usually run unbalanced, and you hear the pop because there's no balanced signal basically grounding out and phasing out that noise that you hear, right? It's still sending signal back exactly the same, but doesn't have that shield. And because a lot of times people running speakers, you don't need a shield on it because it's higher level. With audio, you need a shield with lower level. That's a fact. You want to you don't want to have noise. A lot of times we're running these production trucks, we're running by power. People drop AC cables on it. it's usually not as susceptible to it because of good shielding and a good pin. Usually it's the twisted strand on the outside of the cable, outside of the inner cable, I should say. So that's what happens. That's the difference between a shielded cable, a non-shielded cable, balanced and unbalanced. When it's balanced, it's usually 3 pins. And generally that first pin, or basically on a tip ring sleeve, the sleeve touches first in the entire in the circuit, and it keeps it from making a popping sound because it's out of phase with the first 2 pins. Very important because that takes out a lot of noise. And to poor Josh's thing last night, you got to remember these radios, all these radios, they're unbalanced. Unbalanced radios. The in and outs of them are unbalanced. I run IL-19s, basically transformers in and out of my radios to clean that up. It changes, basically, it fixes the 2 problems. When I transmit, the coil inside the transformer basically is like a choke. So it eliminates all the noise. And then on the receive part of it, it gets rid of the buzz that I'll be picking up from the power from the DC unit. So it's doing 2 things. When I'm transmitting, it's doing one thing, and when it's receiving, it's doing another thing. Very important to have if you're running a mixer, any type of USB device, anything like that, always a good idea to have a transformer in line. Always, because you're going to get ground potential. The radio's grounded differently than the electronic audio gear that you're using in your computers. The other thing, when you have an unshielded, unbalanced cable coming out of that radio, that thing is emitting tons of RFI. Tons of RFI that can destroy your electronics. That's a fact. You've heard that. You've heard people blow up their monitors, everything like that. To a point, digital has susception to noise as well. You can get analog noise on a digital circuit. Absolutely. Data could be interrupted because it's modulated through a Cat5, just as well as an audio cable. So that's not totally correct. Dakota could attest to that. If you're running AES audio, it's 75 ohm cable. It can get buzz on it. It can knock it out. Right? I'm getting to that in a second. You just got to calm down, Frank. You got to calm down. You got to calm down. You don't know where I'm going with this yet. You don't understand. First off, you don't understand how that input works in the radio. That's the first thing. 90% of the people that are plugging stuff in to that input don't understand it. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Sean, K6EGG, when I was running through a lot of my problems, I didn't realize, because I didn't read the manual on how the input of the radio worked. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. But having an unbalanced cable into a balanced cable is a huge problem. You need to have a transformer in line to protect your gear, also to get rid of noise. Very important. The other thing is you want to have the unbalanced cable as short as humanly possible, because every inch adds on to noise. You want to get rid of it before it gets to anything else. You don't want any noise. Nothing. That's very important. Do you guys understand that? Does that make sense to you guys? Now, here comes the most important part. All right. So I got this mixer right here, right? I got this mixer. You guys probably can't see, but up here, there's line level and mic level inputs. You see that? The XLR ones are mic level. The tip ring sleeve are balanced line level in. Now I just screwed that up. It's going to take me a month to get that correct. All right. Does that make sense? You guys notice that? Very important. Huge difference between mic level and line level. Line level, the signal is way up here. That goes back to what I said about the microphone out in the field, we put a preamp to send it back to the TV truck to get above the noise. So whenever anything's connected to here in my office, it's generally line level. The only thing that's running mic level is this thing, right? Very important to that. There's a huge difference. So you got mic level. Basically, it's like your ear is like a microphone. If you're blasting headphones or blasting anything else, that's a line level signal coming in it gets loud, right? So I probably didn't say that right, but let me get to the microphone input part. So inside the 7610, very important here, there is a line level input. There is a line level input. Does mic level give you? No. It's just lower level. It's the ohmage is different. So in the 7610 or 7660, please correct me if I'm wrong. They have ACC inputs and outputs, and they have in the back where the connector's at, you can basically modify them. And Sean was nice enough to make me one of these cables, and I'll get to that in a second, to do a line level input. Because when I was going into my, at the time, 7300, I was taking, it was a Mackie at the time. I was taking an auxiliary out here. They call them stereo Qs on the BiG SiX, but they're, whatever the case is, they are line level. They're, I forget the ohmage exactly. I know that's important, but they're lower ohmage, so they have higher voltage and higher level going through. So here's another thing. When you're plugging in an output, a line level output, you want to plug it into a line level input. You don't want to go from mic to line and then turn down everything. What you're doing when you're doing that, imagine getting these nice headphones. I like these. Cranking them up as far as you can go and then putting socks over your ears because it's too loud. That's what you're doing when you're plugging a line level output into a mic level input. Because the mic preamp in the radio is thinking that the signal is going to be lower, so it's amplified, trying to bring in everything. Just imagine your ears being the radio, right? The microphone input for the radio. And these speakers, right, these little speakers right here being the line level output of, in Josh's case, the output. So you're blasting all this sound coming out of these speakers, and I can't hear, so I got to turn it all the way down. So I turn it down to 5%. So I have so much. I put so many different little socks over my ears, just the deaden the sound, just so I can hear it. That's what's happening when you plug a line level output into a mic level input. Very, very bad. Lots of bad things happen. Impedance issues, everything. And people say, "Oh, I'll just throw a 20 dB pad on it." That's not how it works. All that does is lower the level, the audio level. So it's basically like doing the same thing here. And then you end up turning the gain up on the input of the radio and bringing all that noise back up. And that's what I said, signal to noise. So now you're stepping up that noise and it's catching up to the signal. That's why a lot of times you just hear like just squeezed distortion, and it's tricking your ears into thinking it's loud. I don't know how old you guys are in the chat. In the 90s, the big thing was, and I had one myself, you get this speaker tube and put it in your trunk and you just crank it and hear all the bass, and you're just listening to Baby's Got Back and just go into town, listen to, you know, whatever PM Dawn or whatever you're listening to. And you hear it like the speaker like moving crazy, and it tricks your ears into thinking it's loud, but you can still have a conversation over it because it's signal to noise. It's creating noise through the signal, but you're not getting much level out of it. Does that make sense? So your level is different than your noise, and your noise is equal with your signal. That's one of the reasons why signal to noise ratio is important. You want to have your signal up here, your noise down here. When you start adding in steps, going from mic level to line level, back to mic level, back to mic level, all you're doing, every step you're adding noise. So what in theory, yeah, you guys know exactly, you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know how old you are, Sean, but you know what I'm talking about. So basically, when you get the mixer out, you want to send it line level all the way through. You don't want to go up, down, up, down, up, down. Because every one of those steps, you're adding noise. And like someone said in the chat, oh, just put a pad on it. All you're doing is lowering the signal. The noise is still there because the voltage is still there. You're not stripping the voltage. You got to remember that. There's different voltages between line level and mic level. I don't know the exact numbers. I don't want to speak out of turn. Far as I know, 0 VU, 20 minus 20 dB is 0.776 volts, I believe. And I'm just going off memory because everything's digital now and minus 20 and everything else. Nice to see you. So when you put a pad in line, you're still got the voltage from the line level. So you're lowering the signal. You're doing it. You're doing exactly what you want is lower the signal, but your noise is still there because the voltage is still there. So you want to do is a high level to low level adapter if you're gonna go that route. But with that beautiful radio that I have, the 7610 and the 7760 has a line level input. It's designed to do that. That's exactly what that particular input is for. People like us that take a line level signal and want to jam it into the radio. You don't want to go into a mic level. It's like putting a speaker next to a microphone and putting it into the radio. It's going to sound like garbage. You lose something on every conversion. It'd be like taking a 4K video, down converting it to 480i, and then re-uploading it to 1080p. It's going to look like garbage. You're going to get artifacts with these DSP inputs on these microphones and these audio inputs on these radios. It starts to splatter and you just hear like overdriven distortion and you think it's loud and you think it sounds okay, but it's not. It's not okay. The level is still off. Your voltage is off. Your ohmage is off. The level's okay, but you induced a bunch of signal noise into it. So that's what's happening. So you want to go line level to line level. And if you don't go line level to line level, you want to go line level out and you don't have an ACC adapter and you want to go high to low signal. Then you want to put in your transformer. So when Josh was when he was transmitting, he was getting RFI back through that unbalanced cable. You see how this is all connecting? It's a big loop, but it's all one thing. So you have to have everything just right to have that signal go through correctly. For me, it's basic knowledge. I deal with a lot. I used to deal a lot more now it's more digital type stuff. And I saw Matt say something, the digital is more, it's more superior. No, you can get signal in your digital. Why do you think sometimes you're on FT8 and all of a sudden you lose your USB interface, audio interface, because it's getting RFI in the USB audio, on the USB cable. That's exactly why. So it can happen. It definitely can happen. All it is signal. It's modulated through the cable. It's just digitally. And that can get taken out just as like anything else. So if I was in Josh's situation, which I was, and I know he doesn't want to get a mixer, or at least I understand he doesn't, is you want to go, see, this is something else no one said in the chat, that USB audio interface is line level out. I didn't see anybody say anything about anything. They assumed it's mic level. It's not. It's a different signal. It's a high level signal out. So there's a couple different things that you can buy adapter wise if you don't have, something to plug in to the mic input. Now he was using a Heil adapter, if I'm correct. And someone at one point said, oh, you got to turn off the microphone bias. As far as I understand, from what I read, and I think I was talking to Sean about this, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Sean, there is a resistor in line on those XLR to 6-pin or whatever, 7-pin adapters that strip the voltage off. So in theory, it shouldn't really matter. It's not true phantom power, but it is a condenser microphone that needs power. I think it's 5 volts. Okay, sorry. I misspoke a little bit, but you understood what I was saying. So a lot of things have to go right. You have to have the right signal. Well, first off, you have to have the right gain structure. You don't want to be peaking this thing out. A lot of people go, I want a cloud lifter. I want a cloud lifter because it's going to make me sound louder. Well, that's not always the case. It can distort your audio. When I use this thing, I barely can turn up the gain on my preamp. That's why I got rid of this when I'm using this microphone, because it has plenty of juice out. I don't know the specs on the Heil he was using. I don't want to get into that part. For me, this microphone, you guys saw me, I don't use these anymore. With my RE27 or RE20, it's a lot lower level output, and I need to make up the gain. So that's why I use a basically a preamp. To explain it in the radio world, what I just explained audio-wise, it took me a while to figure this out. Imagine you have a 50-foot antenna in the outside. And I know and you just want to use this to save the receive part of it. You want to have a very good receiver on it. So you put a preamp right before this is what's happening in Joshua's world. You put a preamp right before the antenna. Then as it goes into the radio, it goes down the coax feed line, and right before the radio, you put a RF attenuator on it. Right? You put a 20 dB RF attenuator. That's what you're doing, okay? Then when you get in the radio, you turn the mic, or you turn the what do they call that? You turn the preamp on. Right? You turn the preamp on, right? People have preamps in the radios. I want to get that signal up. And the reason why I'm saying this is I'm giving you an example of what's going up and down. You go, now you got your preamp on. The signal is blasting, right? Everybody agree with that? Because now you've reamplified the signal. Now, because the signal's too hot, you turn the RF gain down. That's on my 7610. It's on the left, the outer ring. You turn that down to 5%. That's what was happening with Josh. You shouldn't have your mic gain at 5%. In no sane world would any audio engineer have their mic gain on their channel strip at 5% and have it blasting like more than enough level. Something is not right. He's getting too much signal into that preamplifier. It doesn't need to be preamplified. It's already amplified. So you're amplifying amplified signal even more. So that's why the gain is down. So that's what's happening in the situation what Josh was dealing with it yesterday. I caught bits and pieces of it. I watched the whole thing this morning on my lunch break, and I was just like, I know it's a simple thought. I hope I understand. I hope you explained it to you in the gain sense of it. That's not right. And you probably so let me ask you something, Mike, and don't take this the wrong way. Would you blast your headphones, go as hard, plug these headphones into an amplifier, speaker amplifier, and then put socks over your ears and then put your headphones on and listen to it? Would you do that? Just asking, would you do that? Does that make sense? Because that's what's happening when you're going mic to line level. You're blasting so much signal, your ears are the radio's input. You would never, ever do that. You can make your audio sound, and Sean could attest to this because I think he was in Sonobus. He was so nice enough to make me an ACC adapter. I plugged that in, and the second I heard it, I was just like, oh my God, it sounds so much better. It's just a clear level. So a lot of, I did that when I was younger. I was plugging stuff in and I'm like, man, this doesn't sound quite right. What's going on? So my chat seems to be frozen up. I saw Mike in there. I waited for his return and I didn't see him after that. So don't forget to hit that like button. My chat froze up. But yeah, that's what was happening yesterday. Please understand, a lot of this is theory and a lot of it is what actually happens with audio. I deal with it every day. Mic level, line level. It's one of the most, when people are starting out in audio, they just think it's just level. I'll just turn it down. That's not how it works. We got Seth in here?
No, you don't.
I don't. I think I touched base on everything I wanted to talk to. But yeah, having a transformer, and here some people agree with me, some people don't. Having a transformer in between the inputs and outputs of my radio and my mixer, they're like, well, you don't need to do that. You don't have to do that, but it gets rid of a lot of buzz and it gets rid of RFI. Huge problems a lot of people. Analog signals a while for someone who raised on digital. Yeah, right? But just like I said, you can get RFI in the Cat5s. I've dealt with it. I remember, Dakota, you're going to love this. During the COVID era in 2020, I think this was 2021, I was setting up, we had, they had to space out everybody. They took everybody out of the truck and stuck them in the big ballroom at the Roosevelt in Hollywood. We're doing the Academy Awards red carpet show for E. And they had, I think it was like, I had 50 KPs I had to set up on switches all around the, between the facility. And we had we had the cable coming out of the Omnio card out of the truck, into like a main switch inside the room. And for some reason, everything would blank out and then come back. The data would go and poof, goes everything. And then when I used to set up the KPs that ran off of, that were analog, the old 8-port, 16-port KPs through the Atom system, we'd get buzz coming through the audio and I would go, I'd go move the cable. Well, being in a digital world, thinking what Matt was thinking, we're going down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I followed our cable that was off of our switch, our main switch. That was because we had fiber going into a FSP, into the what do you call it? Cisco switch. Somebody, the lighting people or electric people, dropped a coil of 3-aught over the or 4-aught over the Cat5. So I moved that and everything came up. It was like, how is that noise getting on our cable or into our cable? But troubleshooting digital analog mix like an Atom system is sometimes hard for. Yeah, it screwed me for about an hour, and it was just a little tiny coil. So it was probably, if it was 4 coils, it was probably enough. But if it was the 5th coil, it probably would have phased it out, right? So literally, they had to stop down, and everybody's looking at me, and they're like, "But it keeps going away." I'm like, "We're getting data errors on the Atom." So yeah. So I hope, I don't know, I text Josh, I let him know I was going to talk about it. He can roll back and listen to it. I'd love to help him out. I would love to help him set up at a mixer.
Taking a road trip down to Cerritos?
It's not, I was just down there. And I saw Mike in the chat. I think froze up. So I'm like looking off 2 different screens. Here. He is here. Okay.
He's here.
All right. So ACC cable in the back. You go line level in with a transformer, dude, things will sound so much better. I don't want to pat myself on the back and you guys have watched the show, I get unsolicited responses on my audio all the time. And that's what I like to do. But I'm like, hey, yes, because I did something right. But Sean, K6EGG, really helped me out with that at the beginning. He was the final piece of the puzzle going, I'm like, why is this not, what is wrong? Why does it sound so bad? Why is it, there's something like clipping and I have to have it down. I'm using an IL-19. I'll show you here. And you can go, by the way, there are line level to mic level transformers. And when you go through those also are transformers, so you wouldn't need an IL-19. But this is I'm having computer issues, of course. Oh, it won't let me link. It's too much.
What'd you do, Greg?
It's too much because their links are too long.
Well, send it to me and I'll get it on there.
No, I tried to put it on. It won't let me put it on. The link is physically too long.
Yeah, you can do a link shortener.
I don't know how to do that.
Send me the link.
I'll send you the link. Let me do this. Oh, this. So I have two of these. I'm putting it in the Sad Hams group chat.
Oh, okay.
I probably shouldn't have said that. We have a Sad Hams group chat.
It's iMessage, guys. It's nothing special.
Yeah, it's nothing special.
It's just most of the time insulting Sam.
You can put this in if you still are running into hum problems. Let me go high. Oops.
There you go.
Oop.
Just posted a link in the chat for the folks at home.
Let me show you a couple of these. So there's unbalanced versions and balanced versions of these, right? A lot of times, like something like this will go balanced to unbalanced. When you're making a ACC cable, I would suggest making a female cable to plug this transformer in if you're going high level to low level. But I always suggest going directly into the radio line level. But you can if you don't have an ACC input. And they're not bidirectional. You can't go, it's not like a turnaround. They go in one way and come out the other way. I know a lot of people get confused on that. There's some cheap ones. Those will just make a lot of noise. That's actually, high Z to low Z. So you got to remember, a lot of people I know Frank put in the chat, put a 20 dB pad or whatever. He was referring to somebody else, whatever, to Hollywood. Like I said before, you can lower the level, but it doesn't change the impedance, sorry. This changes the impedance and level. So you would have on the Yaesu, you'd have to use one of these. High Z to low Z. Yeah, but I don't understand why these radios, they come with a unbalanced audio signals. I don't understand that. The mic level's input balanced, but everything else on the radio is unbalanced. I got to be honest with you, Chase. I don't use them. I try to stay. The Shure is good. You're gonna be. I have some Shure attenuators and everything. I would go with the Shure. I'll stay away from the Amazon stuff. A lot of that, and a Dakota. a lot of the adapters you can buy online, cheap Chinese, and Dakota can attest to this because I showed him one that I had to deal with. A day I was at work, I was using an XLR male-to-male turnaround, which basically it's male on both sides. It was buzzing, and so when I plugged that turnaround in, it made everything buzz that's on the panel. And I open it up, and pin 1 is shielded to the chassis of the turnaround. And there was no cable inside. There was only 2 cables inside. They were connected to pin 2 and 3, and pin 1 was connected to the shield all the way across. So basically they're using the shield, the outside of the rim of the metal as the shield. So anything metal touched it, it made it buzz. We were fighting that for like a month. And finally I opened one of them up. I'm like, mother. Yeah. So you're shielded to the chassis. Correct. And you know what? I remember we were privately in Sonobus, right? When I was helping you out with your RFI issues and your hum and buzz problems, and you went and ordered all that stuff, and it seemed to work out. I think you ordered it from B&H or something. Can't remember exactly.
My neck of the woods. My people.
Your people, dude. Your people rock. Anybody new in the chat? Jump in, say hello. We're talking audio. I'm going to get on HF here in a little bit. So yeah, the other thing for me, one of the reasons why when I first started this whole thing, I didn't even have a mixer. I just had the USB interface, and I was like, and then I had a mixer that I acquired from a work job I had. It really expanded my routing abilities. And when I got this, it made it 100 times better. What do you got there? Oh, great. I hit the wrong key.
Did you ban him from the channel or something?
No.
Sure?
I'm having computer issues.
Computer issues, in air quotes.
I almost did it that time. These are not bad. These are just the transformer part, but they're not high Z to low Z. High signal to low signal, that is. You might have I don't know what kind of mic, but you might have a low mic, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like my RE20 was a low level out. This has higher voltage coming out. But this would eliminate the hum. All that these are is you open them up, and they're like a transformer you would see in a I don't know, in a power supply or something like that. They're basically get rid of EMI RFI. This is a good brand right here. I would just stay away from the Amazon, Walmart type stuff, because it's just not going to work. I like REM. Some of them, some of the songs. What's up, Jason? Nice to see you in here. Welcome aboard to the Greg K6EGG audio talk before I jump on HF here. It's still a little bit sunny outside. Yeah, we can connect at some point. When Josh was hitting his transmit, I was just like, oh, I know what's happening. I know what's happening. And I'm watching him going, I couldn't talk. I couldn't jump in. What's the word? Discord. That work, I got to kind of. So I hope, I don't know how many folks watched Josh's live stream, but for those of you that, and Mike could attest to this. Helping me out with FT8. It was fun to watch because I went back and watched some of those, not recently, but having everybody jump in and saying their 2 cents, and then finally, you know, a couple people, Mike and a couple other people, no, this is what you do. It really helps out. I wish I could have been that guy yesterday. It was a lot. It looked like there was a lot of information going on, and I could see Josh's face just because it was just like a fire hose of information going on at once. It was fun. Dude, you know what? I love learning. And I don't know if Dakota's still in here. I always pick his brain when he comes. I'll be picking his brain tomorrow when I see him about stuff because I enjoy learning and I enjoy sharing. Now, what's the deal with Hollywood? I didn't understand that. Was that the guy?
So who's rewind, Greg? Who's Hollywood?
I don't know. You got to ask Frank. I didn't feel bad for Josh. I felt bad for his buzzing problems because I could have fixed it. I mean, he didn't have the tools at the time. And I don't know, Dakota, I don't remember if we had that stats problem. You're in LA and we're hearing the stats guy from like Chicago or something. And you figured out it was an alias problem. We were both, all three of us were looking at each other trying to figure it out. I saw Hollywood, the Dodgers truck today. Yeah, that's a beautiful truck. That is a very nice looking truck. I believe the Amazon trucks. And by the way, Chase, if you're in there, he's referring to a Game Creek truck that he was on. Yeah. Not very analog-ish, so you'll probably be fine with that. I'm sad. I can get sad. I can get mad. What did Chase say? I don't know what you're agreeing upon. Hollywood is a longtime audio engineer and DJ. He's a great guy and tons of experience. Okay. I'm not here to judge. And we got a sad ham here.
Ugh.
I mean,
It's
I know
probably a hot ham too. It's hot and humid ham.
And Dakota could attest to this. I know a lot of guys that have been doing audio a long time. Sometimes it doesn't mean anything. Not saying names, but Seth, he's all yours.
That's all right. You seem to have them.
Yeah, audio is a lot like radio in the sense that I have problems a lot that I've never had before. And it's interesting that I still experience new problems even though I've been around for so long. Yeah, beautiful truck. I don't know if I told you guys, Dakota will like this one. It was actually right before my birthday. Right as the game starting, the play-by-play guy turned around and he wrote on his computer, "I'm hearing music in my IFB." And I'm like, oh shit. There's no music going on. So I get in touch with my A1 and I'm like, "Hey, you playing music? Is there any way music's getting the IFB?" He's like, "Nope. I have no music in my console." And the person I was working with, I trust 100%. I'm like, there's something coming in through the cables up here. I've never had this happen before, right? So I go in our production, in our audio booth or TV booth at the stadium. They have headsets they use during the game, and they have microphones they go on camera with, which you would see the little. I don't think I have any of them. I probably shouldn't show them on. Let's do this.
The little with the sports network. Right?
Here we go. It'll be like a little microphone, and you got the ham radio live right here, and ham radio tube right here, and the microphones right here, right? It'll be like right above here or here, whatever, right? So, anyways, we have those. Oops, and they have an IFB attached to them too. So I went. The only way I can't listen to what he's listening to because he's wearing the headphones. Yes, it would. So I take a little, what they call a telex. You see those little clear tube things, and I listen to his stand-up side of his IFB, which it's the same feed coming up to the production or to the TV booth, but it's a separate one. So I'm listening to that, and for like 2 outs, which is about 10 minutes at that point, I hear no music, and I'm just going, damn it, damn it, damn it. This guy's like freaking out, right? He is just like, I hear music, and he keeps on turning around looking at me. I'm like, fuck, right? All right. So here's the other thing with my job is they go to commercial. I have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to diagnose and or fix the problem. A lot of times things could take a half hour, depending on the issue. So I put the headset on and I start to talk. I go to talk and they open up my microphone. So I'm going back to the master control, but I'm not on the air because we're in commercial break. I don't hear any music, right? And he's looking at me like I'm smoking crack, right? I'm like, I don't hear any music. And I thought I heard some ticking because here's the other thing is I had the IFB that was like the little, what do you call it? Ear tube in. I had it blasting to see if I can hear it low. I couldn't hear it. So my ears were adjusting. So I look over at our stage manager and he does this. We got 1 minute. And I'm like, damn it. I'm running out of time. 1 minute in TV is eternity. So thank you very much. I appreciate you jumping in here. Dakota, I want to get back to this. So I take the headset off. I'm like, I just about said, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't hear it. And I heard it. And keep in mind what I just say. I took off my headset and I heard it. And I look at him. He notices the exact same time. The announcer from the Reds, I forget what his name is. Very nice guy. He was upset. Obviously, he was hearing music, which I don't blame him. We both look at each other at the same time. We noticed it. We heard it, the sound in the air. And it was the sound in the air. Oh, I hear myself coming back there. I was coming back all the way from Southeast Asia, by the way. So I look over and the color guy, the color commentator, the analyst, whatever, I guess that's the proper term. He had music coming out of his cell phone. Like he was like listening to, I don't know what it was, but so we both look at him. I go, turn your phone down, dude. And he like picks it up and listens to it. He's like, oh shit. And then boom, we're going to air. We go, the play-by-play guy rips the thing out of my hand and boom, we're on the air. So he just turns around, smiles at me and fist bumps me. I'm like, I've never had that happen. Holy crap. Went to air with camera, transmission audio. Oh boy. Wow. I think I'd rather fixing my audio issues. I'm just going to buy an RA20. That's a good microphone. I got to be honest with you. I don't use my RA20 as much as I used to. As I think for the part of radio, this thing sounds so much better over the air. Matt up in Washington could attest to that. We did a comparison, and it did sound better through the air. I listened through a SDR. If you have a couple extra bucks, don't go to TikTok and buy microphones. I'd go with a 27 if you got the money. You're going to get a little bit better audio.
Is that what you have? Is that what that is, a 27?
Mm-hmm. You cannot make a RE20 sound like a 27. There is some high-end curve in there that I cannot replicate.
I think Dustin's saying Timu makes the win. What's wrong with him? What's wrong?
If you pay retail, you'd be paying about $5.
I just got my mic off of TikTok.
Let's not go there. He's probably asleep anyways.
How does this one sound?
What's that?
How does this one sound?
I hear a lot of background noise. We'll get you dialed in. Probably right now is not a good time. I have the Heil Icom. Once again, my opinion. For what I'm doing, I'm not a Heil guy. Sometimes if you're just using that for the radio, it's probably great. And I don't know if anybody's worked in the business, and I've never seen a Heil microphone on anything that I've touched professionally. I don't know why. We don't normally see these in our TV broadcast part anymore. We used to use the EV RE50, which you've seen in the news world. Little black one. They've mainly changed over to Sennheiser MD46s because they're sound a little bit smoother. But yeah, good to see you folks in here tonight. We were just discussing some audio before we get into some HF. I was on FT8. I forget to the person who was just in there and made the FT8 contact that said he had trouble typing. I have trouble with everything. Oh, it was Jordan Kelly. What's your call letter, sir? I'll look you up here. I might have looked you up. I hit a couple new counties today. You might have been one of them. I think Alabama, Kansas, and somewhere else I hit a new county in. Kansas has some good barbecue. I should use my RE. An RE50 is basically an RE635, and they're very flat sounding, very neutrally flat sounding. And I don't blame you. You can always find, you can look for some deals on eBay. You'd have to be careful. State sales, sometimes auctions. What do you got there? Colin in here throwing out the, ooh. You don't need all that. You don't need all that.
For some reason, I can't even pull it up on my side, but whatever.
Really?
Yes, yeah.
Maybe because I'm on the West Coast.
You're saying I shouldn't have got the SM7B. I should have got the RE27.
Are you using it for radio? I thought you were using it for podcast.
I will be using it for both.
Wait, he's got a podcast?
Am I going to be invited?
Yes, of course.
Woo! I don't know what I talk about.
Wait, am I going to be invited?
Sure.
What am I going to talk about?
Life of K6EGG.
Oh boy.
Pro.
I'll just sit there and not talk about anything.
I was going to say
Like
things
ham radio.
I appreciate or don't appreciate from the state of Alabama.
Let me see here. This looks...
Ham Radio HQ also invited.
I remember looking at this briefly. I remember the radio. I think you're in a new county.
Hey, that radio looks familiar.
It's junk. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I'll remember that.
Just
I'll
kidding.
remember that.
Just kidding. I keep hitting the wrong keys.
I haven't
Mixers,
seen
what?
one.
Hamstick, you're gonna like that little dual thing, whatever you got there. The podcaster. That has the Apex plugins in it, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna
so like you can just
press a button and change your voice if you want.
So you sound normal there, right?
I was going to say, he sounds really mature there.
Yeah, he does. It's Hamstick when he was 16.
Yeah, this is my normal voice now.
Was this a Sam imitation?
I need to figure out how to get my RE20 connected to my IC-71. I think the Heil adapter. You should be able just to plug it in, because I've gone directly into mine and it works. Actually, I haven't done it with a 7610. I've done it with a 7300. And just to let you know, so here's the other thing. I've mentioned at the beginning, I'm spacing on your name here, dude. I'm sorry. I can't remember half the people's name in here. Is it Chris, right? From Chico? The stock microphone is I would say a non-professional condenser microphone. So it's a hotter level. So when you plug a straight dynamic microphone into it, you got to add a lot of gain. And sometimes that doesn't have a lot of gain. What I've had to do in the past, when I first started the stream is I had an RE20 and I had a splitter going into my preamp, and I had a fathead going out of the preamp before my radio, and it would bump up the microphone output of this 20 dB. That's a very convoluted way of doing it, but it worked. And it was clean. And the impedance was correct. 150 ohms or whatever it is. I wish they would just have a freaking XLR input for a microphone. How difficult is that? So if I go to one of these, whatever, these convention things, and I talk to one of these engineers, and okay, and I can go back here for a second, and Dakota could attest this. Some of these engineers that are designing all this gear never talks to anybody that uses it. They go, oh, you can use it for all these different things. This is what we got here. Right? Well, we don't need half the crap that you did. We're not going to use it. What we do need is a freaking balanced line input or a XLR input into a radio. Like anything else. I don't
Greg,
know.
I hate to disappoint you, but
Yes.
engineers not talking to customers is not audio only.
Oh, I know, and I that's why I said Dakota could attest it. It's amazing what the other things. Here's a funny thing, a quick funny story before I'm going to get back to radio. I got into the LA Auto Show the year that the Chevy Bolt with a B, Bravo Bolt, they revealed it at the LA Auto Show in, I can't remember, 2019. I don't know, 2017, whatever it was. Anyways, it was the media day. Let's just say I figured out a way to get in. And I wasn't like trying to trespass or anything like that. I just wanted to look in there real quick and go to lunch. And at that point, I had a Chevy Volt for like 2 years or a year or whatever. I love my Chevy Volt. It was a great car. It had electric. I got like 45, 50 miles to electric miles that I can make it at least into work, charge at work, and then it would charge by the time I was at work, and I can ride home on basically 2 charges, there and back on 2 charges. Great car. I can make it to Vegas in 1 tank. I made it up to Stockton driving to Northern California on 1 tank. It's very useful having both the options. So they get this Chevy Bolt with a B, and it looks like a freaking toaster, right? It looks like shit. It looks like it just looks like some sort of doom buggy or something. Like they're trying to make it like futuristic or whatever. It looks like garbage, right? And one of the reasons I like my Chevy Volt with a V, Victor, is it looked like a normal car. It was a hatchback. It rode really nice. I was like, I came by and a couple of guys were standing around the car all smiling, and they're like, hey, what do you think? I'm like, well, why didn't you just put the guts of that Chevy Bolt, this Bolt here, and put it into the frame and most of the body structure of the Volt? This Volt is awesome. Everybody I've known that's owned a Chevy Volt loved it. Just loved it. Right? And they get this Bolt, and it's like, it's just junk. And I'm like, hey, this thing ain't going to sell, dude. Nobody's going to want this. What do you mean? Why? And he's like, kind of like looking at me. I'm like, this, and this. You know, I just gave him a couple examples of what I gave you guys. And it didn't last very long, obviously. But it's just annoying that people that design these things think they're above everybody and don't want to look at basic things of what people really find useful, like having a XLR input so you can plug one of these electro voice microphones in easily instead of going through all these adapters and going in and out of things that people don't understand. Generally, people don't understand how these mic inputs and these things work. It's not explained correctly. Even in I was looking on the manual for the 7610. All it says is 10,000 ohm line level input. That's it. Doesn't say anything about it says something about the mic sensitivity, but it doesn't give an ohm rating for the input of the front jack, at least that I could find. What are you sending me?
Sending you something that my old boss had in her office that we talk about engineers and stuff, and I posted in the chat as well. Curious. I'm sure you've seen that before.
Let me pull it up. Dear customer. Yeah, you're right. And you know what? You're right. I don't get it. So if anybody from Icom's watching, which they probably are not, and they don't give a shit about me, why don't you ask some questions? Did you get your... we were talking audio. You missed a lot of it. You could probably roll back because you're an audio guy.
Raymond missed, I guess. Raymond, did you watch last night's HRCC live stream? That's what started this whole rigmarole.
When I was drinking that, I thought because I was the sound of me swallowing, I heard Raymond. I'm like, Raymond? Who's Raymond?
Who's Raymond?
Who is Raymond? I was so.
Uh-oh. What did Colin put in chat?
I'll have to look it up. Colin. What do we got here? What is this? What radio is that? So here's the Gray Man. What's your feeling? You like balance cables, right? They're good. I hope some people learned a little something about how these XLRs work. It's very important. 6, balance microphone input. That's awesome. What kind of radio is this? Why not put it on every... And you could put a high-low Z on this transformer and still be matched. So that's a flex. 6700. I don't
considered a flex yet.
What's that?
You haven't considered buying a flex?
You got money for me?
Nope.
I'm just happy I have a job right now. So I'll be chilling on stuff. It looks like Nate sent me some stuff. Oh, I don't want to put that on here.
You know, the easiest solution for Josh's issue is just USB-C everything.
It would be good.
That's why I got this mixer. It's going to be USB-C into the streaming computer and USB-C into the computer I'm streaming from. And then I'm just going to connect to my Flex and my 9700 via the network in the SDR control.
So probably maybe for the purpose of what he's doing and like what I want to do, I want to use my monitor out. And a lot of times when you're running stuff through USB-C, you have some sort of latency. Starting with the USB audio interface.
From what I understand, and I haven't thoroughly tested, Rodecaster has no latency.
It has to have some. I guarantee it. It definitely has to have some. Anything gets converted has latency. Dakota, please jump in here. Explain. You're going ones and zeros.
Sure. I mean, everything's going to have latency, but is 20 milliseconds that much?
Yeah, and oh god, yeah. In audio terms, it's huge. Absolutely. You got to remember something. That could be 20 milliseconds going from analog to digital, and then you got to think about processing time inside whatever program you're running, and then you got to think of processing time coming out and getting converted again. So you could be looking at 40, 50 milliseconds.
I made up the 20 milliseconds.
I get it, but after I forget, I think it's 15 milliseconds, or your inner ear starts to hear a delay, and it turns into a hollow sound. We use something called Dante. Dante is like, we have less than 4 millisecond delay. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm throwing another number out here. It's very low latency. Well, okay, that's fine. Now you got to think about all the crap you're plugging into. So you're going Dante out into some sort of converter that's going into an audio mixer. It's going through all its processing. Then it's going out, right? It's going out. So it's gone through all that processing. Normally that has to go through a router before you can hit, and this is in the TV world. It goes into a router that can feed the intercom system that feeds the Dante that goes back out. So now going in and out, you're talking at least 10 to 15 milliseconds.
All right. Well, I'm just going to be doing stuff on video, and I've got about 300 milliseconds worth of delay on my audio coming back from space anyway. So
and you got good internet where you're at too. Dante touts.
Well, no, the 300 milliseconds is going to be like my received, like if I'm going to be doing QO100, it takes the speed of light a while to go to geo orbit and then come back.
Well, that's physics, obviously, right?
Yeah. So there's
speed
going to
of
be a
light.
delay on my, like, that's just the nature of, geosynchronous orbit.
Hey, Colin, it's nice having you in here, buddy. And Dakota, I think I just explained all what this is what you were mentioning there. It's everything combined, and that's what a lot of people understand. It's like Rode is like, we only have 4 millisecond delay, which is literally nothing. Negligible to, and I said that wrong, to our ears. But you go through the processing. Got to hop up. All right. Go poo-poo in the truck stop. Get a bad hot dog so you have a stomach ache for your other 4-hour drive.
Oh, boy.
I think he's driving in from Arizona. I'll be hanging out with him tomorrow at some point. Anybody? Oh, 15 still alive, Colin. Oh, you know what? Shit, it's already dark. I'm getting on 20 meters. What am I doing here, boys and girls?
We're
We have
talking
no
about
girls
audio. That's what you're doing here.
Ooh, we got signals too.
Who, me?
Talking about Frank. Right, Frank?
If I come up 3 or 4 S units, give me a call. 73. It's your Route 66 on the air from New Mexico, W68, Whiskey 6 Hotel. Radio America.
Why does this sound off to me? Is this guy on? Why does this sound so weird?
It's not AM, is it?
Your Route 66 on the air from New Mexico, W68, Whiskey 6 Hotel.
Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf.
Are you part of the Route 66? We are.
I'm hearing something else. That's what I'm hearing. Some other stuff. That's what I was hearing.
Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf, 59 New Mexico, November Mike.
You're 5'9", Charlie Alpha, 7'3".
Thanks, Whiskey 6 Hotel. It's your Route 66 on the air from New Mexico, W68, Whiskey 6 Hotel.
Cam Nation. I was hearing that, by the way.
It's interesting watching you through YouTube and hearing you through Sonobus because that's a delay.
It should, because it's going through like 15 million packet servers instead of going point to point.
You don't mute your
close to point
when you
to
watch
point.
the stream. You don't mute it.
No, I do, but the video doesn't line up with the audio. And I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I turned off the AFX engine.
You're not. I thought you have the IFE video.
Oh, hamstick.
Oh, I was watching through YouTube so I can get the chat.
Oh, you can have both. You could just throw your chat up. Anybody hear anything of interest on 20 meters?
Does this sound any different with the processing off?
I can't really tell because I've got static in my ear from my radio. We'll play with your audio another time if we can. I want to get you dialed in though. You got Sam in here. Yeah, park on the air here.
Bravo, come on in.
Anybody catch this, guys? By the way, I have to go to the dentist tomorrow morning. Terry, good morning. Or afternoon, sorry.
You still on the same part? Yeah, I'm still on the same part. I didn't get it. There's a lot of people trying to get in. Alright, I'm already in your logbook. I didn't know if you moved to that. I appreciate it. Oh, when did you come in? Let's see. I came in today's date at 2:50. It's whiskey for a Mike Alpha Charlie.
I think I lost him.
Mike Charlie, come on again.
I've been good. I'm going to try to get this POTA here.
Oh, no, I'm in Utah. I think you got me when I was in, right? Okay, let me say that. Whiskey for Mike Charlie? Whiskey for Mike Alpha Charlie, Mexico, America, Canada. Okay, is it back from Florida? Whiskey for Mike Alpha Charlie? That is. I got you in there again, so yeah, this is going to go back to you, so thank you so much for working with me in 73. I'll have a good time out there. This is Kilo Juliet, and Zero Juliet, Oscar Park there.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo Charlie 9, come on in.
Was it Kilo Juliet? I didn't catch Kilo Juliet 5?
Okay, John, Kilo 9, Delta Delta Foxtrot, you're coming in 1 to yourself. Yep, in Utah. I hope to catch you again. I'll be in Idaho tomorrow in Oregon, so maybe I'll get you then. Okay, yeah, very good. That's pretty, that's really QFC, but see you park. Have a good night. Have a good night. Thank you. This is Kilo Juliet, Zero Juliet, Oscar Park there. Kilo 2 Romeo Allstar. Kilo 2 Romeo Lima Alpha Philip here, booming 59 plus 10 to yourself. Thank you so much. 73. This is Kilo Juliet, Zero Juliet, Oscar Park there.
What? Did I miss the number? I got Kilo Juliet Zulu Juliet Oscar.
Whiskey 0 Dolls Juliet Whiskey, you're coming in 5-9 to yourself.
And he went into my noise floor. That's unfortunate. Well, that's unfortunate.
Sugar. November question mark sugar station. Say again. November 5 whiskey sugar. November 5 whiskey sugar. I've got you 59 in the Bradley County, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yes, sir. You're 5858 in Utah. Using Uniform Tango.
It is not
Roger,
spotted,
thanks
so
for the
I'm gonna place
580.
close on that one.
And thanks for your help, 7-2.
60 party. This is Kilo Alpha 4 Juliet.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
This is Kilo Alpha 4 Juliet.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Echo Golf Station, come again.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Alright, Kilo 6 Echo Golf. I've got you 59 in the Bradley County, Tennessee. Bravo Romeo Alpha Delta.
I got you 59 into Chino Charlie Alpha.
Alright, thank you for the 59 from Chino. I appreciate the contact.
7-3.
By the way, there's Ham Radio TV, I think. Josh, another Josh that streams. He's on the air somewhere. Let me see. Ham check. Oh. Anybody know what frequency he's on?
Calling and lots of takers with your powerful signal have been cut through. So thank you very much, Shukriya. Kilo 7 Victor Kilo Tango from November India to Mike.
Okay, Shukriya Yuha, and thank you so much for coming back to my call. Pleasure to work you again. And I think I had even sent you an email, if I remember right, about the amplifiers. So thank you again for coming back to my call. Have a good rest of your evening, Yuha, and I'm sure we'll run into each other again. And I2F, this is K7BKT saying 73.
Dhanyabad, thank you.
Towards that, this is Kilo 7, Victor Kilo Tango. The Zulu Oscar Echo Station, I missed your prefix. Could you try again, please? Okay, Whiskey 3, Zulu Oscar Echo, good evening to you. This is Kilo 7, Victor Kilo Tango. Name is Venkat. I spell Victor Echo November, Kilo Alpha Tango. Located in Hill City of Hillsboro, Oregon, about 15 miles west of Portland. Give you a report in the next over. Back over to you.
Roger. I think I've only had a
Okay, and what is the handle over and my signal report, please? Okay, you're about 555 here. I was asking for your handle, your name, over.
Oh, my name is Zoe. It's just like
Okay, Zoe, and just similarly, the call sign, my call sign suffix is an abbreviation of the name, so...
There's only 2 more minutes.
Idea when we signed up for our vanity calls, I assume, but running an FTDX 10...
7300.
So this guy is going to keep talking. Was he at 98 or... $14.95.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf.
I kind of hear him in there.
Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf. This is Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf. 5-1 Charlie Alpha, 5-1 and dropped in my noise, Charlie Alpha.
Appreciate the Charlie Alpha 73 with 5 seconds left on the clock. That'll be it. This is November 4 Tango going to our K73.
I think I got in there. Let me look. I don't think I did. Oh, I didn't. Damn it. He didn't hear me. Damn it.
Hey Josh, are you still there? Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. You still? This is Greg. K6EGG. You still there?
Damn it. It pisses me off. I thought he heard me, but it was another Kilo 6 station. I tried. So did I catch you at 10 meters earlier? Is that what it was? And you guys hear anything of interest on... Where's the guy from Oregon at?
That also gives me 17 and 12 and some other 10 meters.
I was so close. I could hear him coming in. I heard him say K6 something.
Let me know if I'm still holding a good signal.
If anybody can get in his chat, let him know I tried.
You are a beautiful 5'9".
Okay, and
Oh, Haley, I didn't set up my camera. Woo, that's hot. I got to fix that camera, huh? What's going on? Were you playing your flute? Yeah. Are you getting ready? I'm going to fix this camera settings here. Hold on. I want to make you look good, Haley, because you're going to look back on this when we're old and whatever. She lost a tooth, what, last week?
It wasn't last week. I lost it back to school night.
Can anybody help Terry with something? It depends what it is.
I lost 7 teeth.
You lost 7
You
tooths.
see it 4 up here.
Oof.
And 3 down here.
I'm going to make this camera look good.
Hi, Milo. Hi.
Come on, frame rate. Come on, frame rate.
No, is that me over there?
Oh, no, my hands are working right now. Sorry, Haley. What are you looking at?
Got the picture of me right there.
Well, that's your camera. That's why.
Ew.
There we go. That looks a lot better. And let me fix the video here. Ooh, baby boy. See, this is how you got to dial stuff in. 37.
My tanner than
There we go.
My tanner than you.
Oh, you know what? You are tannered me.
Especially in that picture.
Yeah. So I try to make this close as possible, but color-wise, that's pretty darn close. But this is a $1,200 camera, and this is a $100 camera. So, yep. I didn't pay that much. I got it used.
Maybe I should take a shower.
What?
I might take a shower tomorrow.
You didn't take a bath today? Where you at? Are you going to come in here? You got to be on camera. We got cats coming in here.
Yes.
What's up, cat? Oh, is Sasha still crying? I'll get it on the air here in a minute.
We'll get to
I hear Tony. What? What? I can't hear. I have headphones on, Haley.
Have a delta loop is so I can actually rotate a delta loop, but both antennas pretty good. Over to
What are you doing back there? Sorry.
I was gonna say, did you end the stream?
I got a lot of stuff happening in here at once. What, Haley? I can't hear you.
A girl dancing in here?
I got cats walking between my legs.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Anyhow, I mean, just the last transmission went very low down, so I just partially.
I can't hear you, Haley.
You said, but,
Unless you get up close to me, I can't hear you.
Just maybe one or so.
What?
There's a 9-year-old in here.
Who's the 9-year-old?
Him? Milo.
He doesn't know he's 9, though.
But anyway, thank you very much. Try to do some more, maybe replace the last transmission. Maybe I can hear you better.
By the way, do you see how many tiny little video changes I make to make that camera look pretty close to this one? It's pretty close.
And give everyone like a headache by constantly switching views.
Were you around when you weren't there when I accidentally streamed?
Just went up about
No, I was watching it on my iPad.
But you weren't there when I didn't know I was on.
That's true.
I watched the video after, like the whole thing, and I could see myself turning red when I figured out I was on. That's so embarrassing. And don't forget to hit that like button, folks. Show your friends about audio tonight.
All your friends.
All of them. All 2 of them. You got 35 likes. This guy sounds very rushing. Not right now. I don't know. You might be asleep by the time I'm done. All right?
Greg,
I love you.
You know I'm an audio engineer as well.
You can be whatever you want, dude.
I know. I just put it in Sonobus, so it's true.
Yeah, I just lost you again. So, but anyway,
we got Chase in here too.
Just maybe one more time. Tell me if you still read me or not.
I want to make contact with him. He sounds good.
He sounds like he's from
Sam.
Russia.
Okay, but
Very
anyhow,
Russian.
it's really hard to pick it up. But anyway, thank you for still doing 5-7 from my station. But anyhow, so
I don't know how you have it set up.
Like in Michigan, somewhere around the Michigan, right, state.
You know, I gotta once again. I always say this to the foreign people that come in. Some of their English is a lot better than the people that speak English. That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you very much.
People have stopped saying the word. Like they're just skipping words. They're like.
Thank you for the signal report and to pick it up my call sign. But anyhow, 73 from November 7, Bravo Echo Romeo. Have a good evening.
What's this guy's call? Missed it. Oh, come on.
November 7, Bravo Echo Romeo in 7 TRX. And 7 TRX, Jared, good evening. How are you doing? Doing well, man. Roger. Thank you very much for 5-9 over.
You're gonna work on your audio. You're very Tony. All I hear is sometimes.
Oh, sorry.
Pointed to your direction to the east, so that's why you can hear me pretty well. About 450 watts.
I wonder if it's my makeshift mic stand.
Oh, it's a tone level in there. Hold on, I want to get this guy's call.
And you're sounding really good once again, man.
Yeah, Roger. So I just recently put my hex beam antenna about 32 feet up. So all I have to do yet is take my probably delta loop down, which is on a rotor. So maybe I can just put on a rotor and will be rotated 360 degree my hex beam, because just recently had some stations from Russia, and I pointed both of them exactly the same direction, and everybody gives me like about 2 units higher signal from hex beam than delta loop. So I might just replace it, or maybe just put another pole somewhere and make it rotatable too. Back to you, Jeff.
Hey, that's awesome.
This guy's just sitting there casually talking to somebody in Russia on the other side of the planet.
It's called rag chewing.
I don't know. I just think that's awesome. That's just totally cool.
Sounds like you were complaining, man.
No, not at all. I'm amazed. I'm always amazed. I would like to make a contact with him if I don't have one.
Wait, is he actually in Russia?
I don't know. I haven't heard his call signs. That's why he sounds foreign.
I figured maybe he's one of those guys in New York.
Uh,
I have talked to a Russian guy that's like in Washington or Oregon before.
So what I say is there are Russians in Brighton Beach. They're known for it.
The thing is, I had the mass, like a 30 feet mass, like a telescopic.
No, he's talking too much. No, he just mentioned a. I think this is the guy from Oregon.
Find a way to support like a 3.
I made contact with this guy. But I think I know what it is. Who he is.
And then and just put it up, and it's really easy to.
I think his name starts with like a U.
Designed to that mass be rotatable, so I just rotated by hand. I just kind of got like a bar, so it can bar my show to what the direction it goes, like what kind of degree.
While he keeps going, is my muddled sound any better? I turned off the.
You sound like you're mumbling, not talking. You're letting your mic gain talk for you.
Okay.
You need to talk louder. Like Seth is like naturally sounding New Jerseyan.
That's an insult, man.
Why? Why would that be an insult?
It's like saying you're from Canada.
It's not exactly wrong.
Yeah, but I'm not exactly from New Jersey.
It's the same thing. It's right next to each other.
Just because it's two land doesn't mean anything.
It's the same crap. I've been to both. It feels like the same.
I've been to both. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a me.
Hold on. Let me get this guy's call.
Roger that, Jed. Before you go, just wait for at least maybe 30 seconds. Let me just turn my delta loop about 60 degrees so I can switch to delta loop, and you can see if my signal will be the same. Probably it's going to be almost like same because it's very close. But anyway, can you do that like for a second?
No problem, Vlad. We can get the check.
Maybe not. Maybe this is Vlad.
Okay, now I'm doing on a delta loop antenna. Back to you. Is it my signal the same or just lower?
Actually, it's better.
Higher?
Usually at night, this time of night, it's dead. Once the sun goes down,
You're pegging 5.9 and it's
anything.
My little life.
Very slightly less.
What's going on? Hold on, Sam. Let me get this guy's call here.
I figured out because of the almost like a close to you. But anyhow, see that my delta loop actually rotatable, so I can just rotate it away from that directionality. You will not hear me very low. But anyway, thank you very much for that little test, Jared, and I hope we could talk again sometime. Okay, bye-bye. 73 to you from November 7, Bravo Echo Romeo. Have a blessed evening.
73, Vlad. Talk later.
He's from Washington. This is not the same guy. He sounds good. He moved from 1991 from Russia. So he's been here. I mean, this is probably out of date. 34 years? No, that's about right. No, yeah, that's about right. He's got a good eye. So he's not in Russia. So he is Russian.
And in due course, man, you're going to have a...
All right, let me throw out some CQ here and see if I can make some contacts. Sam!
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it?
No.
Liar.
Terry, he's in Washington State, outside of Seattle. Olympia area, I believe, right? No, Vancouver, Washington.
I could actually hear him.
We can actually hear you.
Yeah, I finally got it fixed.
I wonder if you can hear me on the air.
No, that's what I was about to try.
I'm going to go on 285 right now.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
No dice.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
Could you do 40?
Yeah, I can do 40. I can't remember, do you have a vertical or a infit?
Can you give me a little audio level more?
Yeah, is that
I didn't
better?
say that right. More audio level, sorry.
Is that better?
Split the difference.
How about that?
That's good.
Better.
All right.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters, 420 meters that is, from Chino, California.
Tonight.
Was there a 6 call in there calling Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf?
Is that somebody from the stream? I can't hear you.
You are in my noise floor. We'll try again, maybe if the band changes. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California tonight. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf called CQ 20 meters.
My noise isn't all that bad. I mean, it's not good, but it's in the lower range.
I heard some people in my noise floor. Maybe they'll come up. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles by about an hour drive east with no traffic. Is that you there, Chase? Dude, you keep on dropping back into my noise floor, but I'm going to give you a 5-1. 5-1 from Chino, California. Copy from Oklahoma, and the rest of it kind of dropped, but I got you in the logbook. You got to update your QRZ page, at least the photo here. Oh, maybe not. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf called CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ on 20 meters tonight.
Chase, do you hear anybody else calling? No, it was hard to copy there.
No, I didn't hear anybody else.
You gotta bring your audio down a little tad.
All right. No, I didn't hear anybody else.
Okay. This is the most people I had in Soundbus since probably last Christmas.
Right?
Do you know what Christmas is, Seth? Okay, probably don't.
Yeah, it's that day I eat Chinese food and see a movie. Why? What else is it?
Chinese food.
Smiling duck.
That's the day he goes down to 47th Street and gets a new watch.
Grade B restaurant time.
I know better than that. Come on.
That's grade B for best, man.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Speaking of grade B, when am I going to make grade B ham radio operator in New York?
Maybe sooner than you think. You never know.
Oh boy.
Anybody else there? I'm going to probably go to 40 meters. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters.
Okay, somebody hears me, but I can't hear them. I hear them talking in my noise floor.
You know, unfortunately, whoever was just calling me, I cannot hear you there. So I'm going to QSY. I see some other stuff on my scope here. So this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf QSY.
Just kind of jumped in on some mesh stuff. So yes, indeed, the shack and the adventures in radio are never finished, and that's part of the fun of the hobby.
That sounds good.
I sure enjoy it, and I've only been in it about 3 years, but I sure enjoy all the different aspects.
I've been a ham radio for 25.25 years.
That allow it to just sort of be an endless place of exploration. So good times for sure. So it's great to chat with you for the first time, Minkat, and I look forward to catching you again on this band or on others. And yeah, I'd love to see some photographs of your shack go together as it transforms with all your technology there. I just visited your QRZ page. It'd be fun to see what you put together.
Very strong signals here in 20.
Okay, Ken, thanks again for the contact. Pleasure talking to you and learning about your station as well. Would love to visit the Big Island sometime. It's still on my bucket list. But if that happens, would love to do some radio too while I'm there. Certainly, Ken, have a good rest of your evening. I think you have a lot more of the evening left than I do. So, pleasure talking to you. And if you hear me again, come by and say hello. This is K6EGG saying 73. Bye-bye, Ken.
Kilo 7, Victor, Kilo Tango, Kilo Hotel 6, Kilo Alpha, wishing you 73 and aloha. I look forward to next time.
Aloha, 73. QRZ, Kilo 7, Victor, Kilo Tango.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf.
Kilo 7, Echo Kilo. Was there a Yankee Alpha Mike station? Okay, poor copy, but I think I got Kilo 6 Yankee Alpha Mike. Is that a QSL? Okay, K6 Yankee Alpha Mike, this is Kilo 7, Victor Kilo Tango. I am not pointed towards you, so I'm going to turn my neck around towards you. I was pointed towards Hawaii for the last contact. So you were very weak, about 5 by 3 with me, but I'm just barely above the noise, so hopefully you'll come back up as I turn the beam around.
I got to find somewhere else to talk to there. One of these days,
last year, just in December, so basically
I'm gonna do a behind the scenes thing and let the IFB audio and talkback audio go out.
Charlie Sugar. Good evening.
But I got to be careful what I decide to talk about.
Well, you know, if you do that, I'm going to make it fun.
And the call is Kilo Charlie 2, Mike India Baker.
You know that.
And I think
What's
you got
that?
it right. North Carolina.
If you do that, I'm going to make it fun.
That's fine. This is what it's all about. Is having fun. This is why I do this. This is to bring you folks into my shack.
I'm going to have to insult everybody.
I'm sure. I'm sure most of the people that have stayed in the chat by this time realize that that's what's part of the action going on here.
Yeah. I mean, has Sam's internet dropped out yet?
No, he's still here.
Oh, we haven't harassed him about anything yet. That's why it's still working.
For example, my kids, they say, Dad, are you kidding?
I think I have that guy in my...
Okay, I think I picked up
Holy
Kilo India
crap.
4 Yankee Tango Victor QSL. Okay, very good, Ed. The name here is Venkat. I spell Victor Echo November Kilo Alpha Tango, located in Oregon, city of Hillsboro, about 15 miles west of Portland. Running an FTDX10 using about 750 watts of power right now. And I just turned my neck towards you, so pointed east right now. KI4YTV, this is K6EGG. Okay, Ed, I'm using a beam, a Yagi, which
Who we lose? Chase?
X-ray Romeo.
I want to make a contact with this guy. He sounds good.
Covers,
Yeah, we lost Chase.
20
He
meters
gone.
down to 6 meters. And,
Not the person I was expecting to
I think
lose.
it's 2
No.
elements
Right.
on every band except on 10 meters where it has 3 elements, Ed. And you're about a 5x7 with me
Be
from
back.
Alabama. Over.
Shuttle bus crashed.
It's like my head right now.
Say that
Well,
again.
everything
I
on the
got
screen started
homemade
flickering.
ladder line, but before that, what was the antenna? Over. Oh wow, that's quite high, and I think the height is probably helping you. And I'm sure the loop is very good in terms of noise rejection. Ed, over. Okay, yeah, very nice. I've heard good things about loop.
I'm going to be going on 40 here in a second. I just want to make a contact with this guy because I don't have one with him. And I'd love to get him because he's got a great signal coming in here to the Greg K6EGG 7610 here in Chino, California.
And very recently, when I got back into the hobby during COVID, I
Chase, you have a question there.
my Radio Shack, knowing nothing about them.
I don't know if Chase hears us.
Yeah, I had him turned up for a second. I was trying to turn him down.
Okay, yeah, that's a nice radio. And I'm using the FTDX10, and it's a relatively new radio.
I don't know. Can you? I don't know if you can answer that or not. John, nice to see you in here.
Well, especially on the receive side. But good talking to you, Ed. And
I'll be there
hopefully
shortly.
we run into each other again. And congratulations on your signal. It's doing a great job today. KI4 Yankee Tango Victor from K6EGG. 73. QSS Kilo 7 Victor Kilo Tango.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Italy Tango Charlie. The Italy Tango Charlie station. Kilo 0 India Tango Charlie. Kilo 0 India Tango Charlie. Good evening. This is Kilo 7 Victor Kilo Tango. Name is Venkat. I spell Victor Echo November Kilo Alpha Tango. Located in Hillsboro, Oregon, about 15 miles west of Portland. I'll give you a report in the next over. K0ICC from K6EGG.
Here in Nebraska and here tonight from Chino.
Okay, Mark, you're about 5x4.
He came to almost a plus 20. He's like sounding like Sean.
That transmission. You were up and down a little bit, but I was able to pick you up, no problem. You said you were in Nebraska, QSO? Yeah, okay, Mark. I am pointed generally in your direction, and I'm running an FTDX10.
Hey, just to let you guys know, I'm like 100 subscribers away from 19,000. So maybe Wednesday will be pretty close. Who knows?
19,000?
Hey, Sam, don't you
Up
remember
like
when he was
200 subscribers overnight?
Don't you remember when he was begging for like 2,000?
Right?
Shit, I might be able to hit 20,000 by the end of the year.
Hey, language, Greg, language.
I put in a lot of work.
You did. I gave you credit.
Why would you do that?
Because he's helped out. He's one of the first. You have too.
Yeah. Well, why would you give Sam credit?
Why not? He's from Alabama. He doesn't get much.
That's true.
Except rain and humidity.
Okay, you're fading, but I think you said 6 to 20 QSO.
Come on, dude. I want to make contact with you. KS, whatever his name is.
I will let you go. You're almost hard to copy here. You seem to have fallen a little bit below the noise floor for me. But thank you for coming back, and I look forward to talking to you again sometime. K0ITC, this is K7BKT, saying 73.
Very good, 73. Just check switch antennas to ground matter vertical. Just to see what happened there. My neighbor put a down on the antenna.
Okay, Mark, you came up to an S6, but 73, good talking to you. QRZ, this is Kilo 7 Victor Kilo Tango.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo 0 Papa Lima Charlie, this is
Really?
K7BKT. I'll give you a report in the next over. Name here is Venkat SL Victor Echo November Kilo Alpha Tango. Located in Oregon, city of Hillsboro, about 15 miles west of Portland. Back over to you.
He gone. So, Seth, just to let you know, I had Del Taco for dinner tonight, and I'm feeling like I had Del Taco for dinner right now.
Oh, that's fighting words. We're not doing that next time out in California.
You're too kind.
You caught me at a bad time at that point. By the way, thank you for the 40 likes. We only have 39 people watching at the moment. Don't forget to hit that like button once if you can again. Much. It'll be appreciated. That brings in some folks when that happens. As we make our way to 19,000 subs.
Boosting up some of the higher frequencies and reducing the lower ones. And there's some YouTube videos on it that I followed, and that seems to have done a reasonably good job.
Those YouTube people suck.
Running about 700
Yeah, I know.
watts right now.
Especially once you don't monetize.
Trust me, it's in my brain right now. I'm thinking about going there right now. And if you're in the chat, you're already subscribed. But if you haven't subscribed, you can't chat. So if you're new tonight, jump in the chat. Would love to hear from you. Tell me how you found me. Sometimes I just show up. Looks like somebody found me from my QRZ page, which I think that happens a little more than I think. Because I won't stream for a while, and then I'll be on FT8 a lot.
There was a university, the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, and I would go there often to recruit computer engineers from that university. It was excellent place to recruit from when I was working in the computer industry. And I remember driving through lots of cornfields. So that
happens in Nebraska.
Most about Illinois.
I don't know. I've never really seen any cornfields in Illinois. To be honest with you, I haven't been outside the city much in Illinois, now I think about it. The only time I've been outside the city was driving up to Milwaukee, and that's... To be honest with you, it's not really outside the city, because you don't get in the outskirts of Chicago till you get into Wisconsin. If I recall, Nate, you could probably attest to that, maybe, if you've driven up to in Milwaukee, which I've done that drive maybe 5 times. And we got a corn guy in here right now. I missed Jack in the Box taco. Oh my goodness. Dude, I can't eat Jack in the Box tacos. I had a greasy one once, and I could still taste it. I think I'm still burping it up from 15 years ago. It was a Jack in the Box in Santa Monica by Santa Monica College. That's the last time I had Jack in the Box.
Okay, great.
Yes, drive to Milwaukee from Chicago area.
I've heard very good things about the hex team. One of my friends who is a close neighbor here has it.
Come on, brother. I'm going to lose 40 here. I'm going to try this guy after if I don't get him after this QRZ, I'm going to go to 40. So
that and put it up on a mast. And seems to do a very good job. So congratulations for getting that working.
I tell you what, I'll give Jack in the Box this. Their French fries are great.
For the compliments on the audio and the signal.
But a lot of Jack in the Boxes are closing here in California.
Have a good rest of your evening.
Here we go.
Must be late in the night for you now. K0PLC, this is K7BKT.
Yes, I've built 2 hex beams. Both of them are scratch built. Both of them were mounted.
Maybe not.
KIO because it looked like a great design for simple.
This is my Wednesday night, by the way.
Just Wednesday?
This is my Wednesday. I go to... Actually, this is my Tuesday. I go to Thursday. Thursday is my last day this week.
Uh-huh.
I have the entire week off.
How dare you?
And next week.
What day is it?
Monday.
Saturday. It's Monday for you. No, it's Sunday for us. Sorry.
Okay, Dan, you were 5 by 9.
Oh,
so you came up after I turned the beam
come on,
over.
dude.
So good copy and very good propagation between you and I. 73, thanks again for the contact. And
Joe, thanks for the info.
This is K7BKT clear with
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Okay, this is K7BKT, and I'm going to pull the plug, say, and go QRT, and the frequency is clear.
Come on.
Jake.
230. Oh, I'm sorry.
What was that?
So irritated. I wasted all that time.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I at here, Joe? So 24.
Okay, that's Whiskey 6.
2495. No, 249.5.
Okay, we got you the log
2. Yeah, I'm right.
7.249.5.
I hear him though.
Your report from Kingman, Arizona. Next stop at 573. This is Whiskey 6 Hotel.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Okay, Kilo 6 Alpha Golf Golf. Good evening. 59 near Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Negative on the call letters. It's Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Echo Golf Golf. K6EGG.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. That's right, isn't it?
That's a QSL.
Okay, I typed it right, but I said it wrong. Okay. Hey, we got you the log there. 59 near Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Copy that. 59 and Charlie Alpha. You're my second band for W6G. I think I'm correct. I think I'm correct.
Okay, well, you got Whiskey 6 Hotel here, and, well, a little while ago, there's plenty of Route 66 stations on the air, so it'd be a good night to knock a few of them down there. So, good luck. Hope you get them all.
Copy that, 7-3.
Okay, this is Whiskey 6 Hotel. Whiskey 6 Foxtrot Alpha Mike. CQ, this is Whiskey 6 Hotel. Kilo Golf 5 station.
Oh my God! So that's a weird coincidence. Oh my goodness! I know, but I'm like, hey, I'm hearing something.
I tried to tell you it was on the screen.
People to come in and chop them back a bit.
So it seems like you end up using the inverted L most of the time, at least here. Is that what happens?
249.5.
249. Oh.
Dot 5. 50.
Oh my goodness, Joe and Sam. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the stuff I'm bad on.
For the call.
Oh
Have a good
God,
evening.
if you just
QRZ,
listen
Whiskey 6
with your
Golf,
perfectly
Kilo
good
6 Hotel
ears,
Tango
you
Delta.
say you have.
Joe, I'm an idiot.
I think I got Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo. Thank you for the call. 59 plus here in Flagstaff, Arizona. My name is Nick, November India Charlie Kilo. Go ahead. What's your name? Very good, Chase. I got it. Thank you for the call. Have a good evening. QRZ Whiskey 6 Golf.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
I heard golf. The golf station. Call sign only, please.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf. Thank you for the call. 59 plus 10, Flagstaff, Arizona. My name is Nick, November India Charlie Kilo. Go ahead.
My name is Greg, Golf Romeo Echo Golf Golf. You're a 5-9 in Charlie Alpha and Chino.
Very good, Greg. Got the 5-9 Chino. Thank you for the call. Have a good evening. QRZ Whiskey 6 Golf. Kilo 6 Hotel Tango Delta. Didn't get anybody. Try again. QRZ.
Are you running a full 100 watts, Greg?
Hotel Tango Delta.
Yes. Hold on a second. I gotta update
I
something.
think I heard a Kilo Bravo 6. Try again. Call sign only, please. Kilo Bravo 6 Bravo. Kilo Bravo 6 Bravo. Thank you for the call. You were 5-9.
Yes, I'm running a full 100 watts. Did you not hear me?
I could barely hear you. Just barely.
I can hear you.
Arizona. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, you were just barely under my noise floor.
Do I have you on 40?
I don't remember. Maybe not since I moved to Oklahoma.
Find a clear frequency. And Joe, thank you. I'm an idiot.
Reading for the Route
I agree.
66 on the air special event. I am
It's a rare time me and Sam agree on something.
Hey, you know what though? In all seriousness, at least I admit I'm a freaking idiot sometimes. I'm spacing, I'm texting and messaging people, talking to you guys, listening to everything. I should just pay attention.
Yeah, you should.
And I'm looking at stocks for tomorrow.
Jesus.
Stop being a sad ham.
Whiskey 6 Foxtrot, QRZ.
Whiskey 6 Foxtrot?
Who's the November?
Ooh, I'm going getting them all here.
Okay, November, Quebec 9 November. 5 and 7 in Kingman, Arizona. Thank you for Wisconsin. 73. This is Whiskey 6 Foxtrot, QRZ.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
K6 Echo Golf Golf, 5-9, Kingman, Arizona.
You're a 5-9 in Chino, Charlie Alpha.
Thanks for Chino. QRZ, Whiskey 6 Foxtrot.
Whiskey 7 Mike Tango Hotel.
Man, what else is there another one going on? Is there another one somewhere? That's good to hear. There's another one in here too, I hear. Who's I just on? KO7 Hotel Mike. KO7. Why can't I tune this guy in? What? I can't tell what frequency this guy's on. I can't dial him in.
Thank you, Jordan. KL7 Hotel Mike. Kilo Charlie 0, Uniform Kilo Alpha 59, St. Louis, Missouri. Yaesu, Missouri. Kilo Charlie 0, Uniform Kilo Alpha 59, St. Louis, Missouri. Gotcha, thank you, Georgia.
Who is this?
KL7 Hotel Mike. 24 Mike Tango Juliet 59, St. Louis, Missouri. Lima, Juliet, Mexico. Thank you, Georgia. Whiskey says Papa. KL7 Hotel Mike. Kilowatt 7 Lima 7 Hotel Mike 59, St. Louis, Missouri. Roger, thank you. You're 59 plus Arizona QSL. QSL, I didn't think you were in the last signal. Thank you. 7-3. 7-3, Georgia.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
India Hotel Sierra 59, St. Louis, Missouri. QSL, thank you.
Connecticut.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Echo India. Uniform 5, Uniform Echo India 59, St. Louis, Missouri. Gotcha, thank you, Georgia.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo 1 Oscar 59, St. Louis, Missouri. Okay, Connecticut. Gotcha, thank you. Georgia, Whiskey 6 Papa.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Mike Tango. Juliet Bravo November. Kilo Quebec 4, Juliet Bravo November.
Let me know if you guys hear me through all this too.
Juliet Bravo November 59, St. Louis, Missouri. Gotcha, thank you, Georgia.
Kilo 6 Echo Germany, Germany.
Mike Tango. November 0, Whiskey Oscar Papa 59, St. Louis, Missouri. Gotcha, thank you, Georgia.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Heading Romeo Echo.
Chase making it in.
Kilo India 5. Wait a minute. Hold on. Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo 59.
You bear me, huh? Bear you? I'll bear you.
Gotcha, thank you. Alpha Juliet 4, Bravo.
I know what you meant. I know what you meant, trust me. Should have seen some of the texts I made yesterday.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo Quebec 9 November 59, St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, got it. November, Quebec 9, November. Gotcha. Thank you. QRZ.
Kilo 6, Echo, Golf, Golf.
Bravo, Mike, Tango.
Kilo 6. Kilo 6.
Kilo 6, Echo, Golf, Golf.
Kilo 6 again, please.
Kilo 6, Echo, Golf, Golf.
Give me everything after the Kilo 6.
Echo, Golf, Golf. Echo, Germany, Germany.
Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf. Gotcha, thank you. 59, St. Louis, Missouri.
59, Charlie Alpha.
Got it, thank you. QRZ, Whiskey 6, Papa. Kilo 6.
That was rough. Chase, will you hear me through that at all?
Yeah. You were pretty loud.
That's pretty good for 40. There's a lot of action on 40.
40 is good tonight. This is probably the best it sounded in the last several months.
There's a lot of movement on the... Ooh, what's going on here?
It's AM.
I'm not running any audio.
You guys hear any others? So I have hotel, I have golf, I have foxtrot, and I have papa. And yeah. I have hotel, yeah.
Oklahoma should be on somewhere. Since it's Route 66 on the air.
W6L. Oregon. You guys hear any others out here on 40? Man, there's a lot of activity.
Good day naman. Yeah, sige, ito, bumati lang.
Spanish speakers.
Would that be Shuang? Special event station, Kilo 6 Sierra.
Kilo 6 Sierra.
Whiskey United 1 Quebec, good evening. I'll give you a 5 and 757 into Monterey, California, and my name is Will with a W, over.
Will, sounded good out there, and thanks for the 5-7. My name is Mitch. My call sign is Whiskey United number 1 Quebec, and I'm here in Nevada, California, the county of Marin. And also about an actual 20 minutes north of the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm born and raised in San Anselmo. But anyway, thanks for what you're doing, and believe you said it was 115 years, don't you?
It's
What's he doing here?
175.
There's supposed to be a 9/11 event station too, somewhere.
So it sounds real good. All right, Mitch, I'm going to have a special commemorative QSL card made after the event. You can see details on QRZ.com. Whiskey Uniform 1 Quebec in Marin County, Kilo 6 Sierra, 73, Mitch.
Hey, 73, and thank you for what you're doing.
My pleasure. QRZ, this is Kilo 6 Sierra celebrating California statehood. Kilo 6 Sierra, Monterey, California, QRZ.
Kilo 6, Echo, Golf, Golf.
Okay, I think there's a Kilo 6 Echo Golf. Go ahead.
That's a QSL, and you're 5'9" in Southern California in the city of Chino.
Okay, Chino. And what's your name?
Greg, Golf Romeo, Echo, Golf, Golf. I got your QRZ page up. After I get done with the contact, I'll do a little bit of reading there.
Okay, Greg. Well, we got you in the log. Thank you for joining our special anniversary. I've been working a lot of
the People's Republic of California.
But this is a California event, so at least half my contacts got to be California. Thanks for joining the celebration, 73.
Thank you, sir. 7-3 from Southern California.
You bet. QRZ. This is Kilo 6 Sierra.
So they're happy about the. Was it? Did you say 200 years?
Papa. Go ahead.
175 years of California, the People's Republic of California.
Do you think Gavin's going to call in?
No. He doesn't have a ham radio license.
So I'm the analog guy, and Brendan's the digital
He's the
guy.
analog guy.
We'll pile up. My name is Nick. November India Charlie Kilo, Flagstaff, Arizona. Go ahead.
I already got him, right?
Very good, Mike. Thank you for the call, and have a good evening. QRZ, Whiskey 6 Golf.
Yeah. You guys hear any others on here?
I don't hear any others, but I just noticed that Chase finally confirmed our contacts on Logbook of the World.
Chase, can you do 284?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to try to work that California station real quick.
Okay. Yeah, say thank you for the People's Republic. He finally confirmed, huh?
Yeah, one of the contacts was over
Yeah, speak up, man.
basically a year and a half ago.
It's weird. You sound bassy tonight.
Well, I have a new microphone.
Yeah, you got to roll off a little tiny bit of low end. I don't want to mess with it too much. But to do that offline.
If you want to just call CQ, I'll be over there in a minute.
Okay.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is the frequency in use?
Strong AM signal, it looks like. I don't know if you can hear me, Chase, but I went to 283.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is the frequency in use? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is the frequency in use?
Thank you for the almost 50 likes. If you guys can, if anybody new popping in here, don't forget that thumbs up.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters from the city of Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Hit the wrong key, calling CQ 40 meters tonight from the city of Chino, California.
Kilo 7,
See ya.
Matt, I don't know if you're a full power, but you're about a 5.5. A little bit noisy tonight. Ben might be going east for us.
No, I don't think it's an east or west thing. I'm just trying 100 watts on that external tuner out to double it.
Oh, copy that. Then that's probably why, because I've definitely heard you a lot louder here on 40 meters. We're going to be good to get you in here tonight. How's the band for you? Do you work any of those special event stations at all?
Mostly on 20 meters. I haven't hit them on 20 meters yet. But it's basically wall to wall. I move like the only thing on the FT open.
Copy that, man. Sorry, I was off mic there. Copy that. I appreciate the contact. I'm going to see if I can get a couple more before I start losing my voice here. But you take care.
73. Just so you know, your mic that you're running, the 27 that you're running right now, sounds a lot better than Josh's high. I don't know what it is.
I appreciate that. We'll get Josh sounding good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the high mics. They just don't sound good to me. How does my mic sound to you?
To be honest with you, I need to get a little bit better signal with you, but you're nice and bright, and you're pumping over my my noise floor. As far as the Heil concern, I think they're a little too tony. I don't know if that's a proper word. Sound. It just sounds a little bit over. I don't know. Like the curve is overdone or something.
Yeah, I don't know. They just sound kind of muffled to me. I don't know. I'm not an audio expert, so I don't know. All right, well, 73,
7-3, Matt, QRZ.
India 5, India Romeo.
Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo. You're 5-1 in the city of Chino, California.
Copy the 5-1. I've got you about a 353.
Copy the 3x3 in Oklahoma, and I think this is our first contact with you being in Oklahoma. So hopefully you gave me a new grid square.
Here, yeah, I think so.
Don't forget to log that baby and upload it.
Oh, I will.
All right, man. 7-3, QRZ.
Good to get you, Kit Chase.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf called CQ, 40 meters from Chino, California tonight, outside of Los Angeles by about 40 miles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf called CQ, 40 meters.
Whiskey Alpha 7, Foxtrot, Lima, Yankee.
Tom, you're 5'9" down here in Chino. Are you on your gutter?
I'm in the gutter tonight, yeah. And you're 5'9" up here as well, Greg. Yeah, taking it right up there. It's kind of noisy and stuff, but yeah, definitely a solid 5'9".
Copy in the gutter. That's where my mind is all the time. And I appreciate the contact, man. Good signal down here tonight. I don't know, are you chasing the Route 66 at all?
I haven't been chasing it, but yeah, I just turned on your stream a bit ago and saw that you got a few of them there. Very good.
Yeah, it was shocking. I didn't even realize that was going on. So pretty happy about that. If you're really bored later, just check out the beginning of the stream. I discussed some audio stuff. But I appreciate you making a contact tonight here in 40.
Absolutely. Fun to have the contact, and thanks for doing the streams there, Greg. Always really appreciate that and enjoy watching and seeing people chime in there. Yeah, it looks like 40 is pretty active tonight. All right, go get some more, and I'll catch you soon. WA7FLY. 73, Greg.
7-3, Tom. QRZ.
Kilo 6 Hotel Tango Delta, just me in Sacramento.
You sound great, Walter. Great, actually, really good signal. I'll take the contact tonight, no doubt.
Roger, you're 30 over. You're really strong here tonight. Have a good night. See you later. K6HTD.
Copy that, Walter. You're almost a plus 20 here in my beautiful 7610 meter down here in the Chino. So 7-3.
Do I have you on 80 yet?
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf called CQ, 40 meters from Chino, California.
There's a Whiskey 6 Sierra on 201 now.
201?
Yeah, that's another Flagstaff one. I don't know if that's the one we worked earlier.
November 7, Tango Sierra, Quebec.
Hey, Joe, you're about a 5'5" here in Chino. Good to hear you tonight.
Good evening, Greg. You are about a 5'7" to 5'8" here in Sonoma in the vineyard. Sounding great as usual. That rig and your antenna worked great for you. Well, I thought I would just say good evening and see who else you can get on the line. 7-3 from Sonoma, K6EGG M7.
We don't have 201 on here yet, frequency-wise. They may have moved, though.
Copy that, Joe. 7-3 from Chino. QRZ. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf called CQ, 40 meters from Chino. This is Kilo 6 Echo Germany calling CQ, 40 meters from the city of Chino, California. 40-minute drive with no traffic east of downtown Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ on 40. Sorry about that. CQ on 40 meters tonight from the city of Chino, California. All right, I guess that's it. I'm going to QSY to 201 because I heard there was a Flagstaff station possibly on there.
Kilowatt 7, Norway, Norway. Kilowatt 7, November, November.
Kilo 7, November, November. You are a 5-5 in Arizona. Name is Mike. Go ahead.
I think you're 3 and 3 here. 3-3 in Tucson. 3-3 Tucson. My name Don.
Dakota.
Ontario, Norway. Don. K7 Norway.
Somebody in your hometown there. Well, where you live.
Can I get your state, please? Your state? Kilo 7, November, November. Can I get your state?
He said Tucson, Arizona. I thought he said that.
7-3, Mike, 7-3.
Could I get your state? Your state? Your PTA?
Your state.
November. Could I get your state, please?
He's gone. He gone.
November, November. What's your QTH? He's asking.
Tucson. I'm in Tucson.
Tucson AZ. Got you in the log. Thanks so much. Whiskey 6 Sierra. QRZ.
Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo.
Kilo India 5, India Romeo Echo. You are a 5-5 in Arizona. Name is Mike. Go ahead.
Is that 5-9 or 5-9?
5-9. Great. Could I get your name and state? Name and state?
Copy to 5-9. You're 5-9 in Oklahoma. My name is Chase. Charlie Hotel, Oscar Sierra Echo, and Oscar Kilo.
All right, I got Chase in Oklahoma. Thanks for the contact, Chase. 7-3. Whiskey 6 Sierra, QRZ.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Bravo, Bravo.
I think I got a Kilo Echo 7 station. Go ahead.
Kilo Echo 7, Lima, Bravo, Bravo.
Kilo Echo 7, Lima, Bravo, Bravo. You are 5-9 in Arizona. Name is Mike. Go ahead.
QSL, you're 5-9 in Wyoming, and here is also Mike.
I got Mike in Wyoming. Mike, I appreciate the contact, my friend. You're in the log. 7-3.
7-3, good luck.
Whiskey 6 Sierra, QRZ.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Whiskey Kilo 6 Echo Charlie. Golf. You are 5-9 in Arizona. Name is Mike. Go ahead.
Copy that, Mike. You're 5-9 in Chino, California. And name here is Greg. Golf Romeo Echo Golf Golf. 7-3.
7-3, Greg. 7-3. Whiskey 6 Sierra, QRZ.
Whiskey 5, Bravo, Charlie.
Whiskey 5, Bravo, Charlie. You are 5-9 in Arizona. Name is Mike. Go ahead.
I love it. I can totally feel him. You guys hear any other ones?
Alpha November Kilo, and my location, my QTH, the San Luis Valley of South Central Colorado. Over.
Okay, I don't know where that is. It's Colorado. Say again, are you near Denver or...
There's a lot of stuff going on here.
Dang, that Colorado station was loud for me.
Yeah.
At the top of that, it's about 32 feet up at the top of the tower. And then I've got a knoll that runs north.
There might be some DX on 184.
184.
Yeah. Is that in your band plan? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay. It's supposed to be, what country is that? LZ. I forgot what country that is, though.
184.
Bulgaria.
Oh, 184.
Yeah, 184. Might be Bulgaria.
God, I'm giving you guys a headache here.
Maybe not. I was looking at Telnet.
Nothing there. So, should I try 80?
Try 188. There might be Germany.
There's no way I'll hear Germany.
Yeah.
There's a 0 chance I'll hear Germany on voice here.
You'd be surprised.
I've never heard any Europe on 40 here. Not with this amount of noise. So let me try 80 real quick.
Well, it's 6 a.m. in Germany, so it's gray line.
Where would people be talking on 80? Actually, you're right. My noise isn't that bad here.
I don't know that I'll be able to get you on 80 because I think my noise is S9.
I don't have that a lot of noise on 80 right now. Matt was right. Oh, I see some voices. Where did I see that? I go too fast?
Wait, Craig, are you saying you don't have that much noise in your S9?
Normally it's over S9, almost plus 20. Oh, there we go. There it is. Why am I seeing it and not hearing it?
You were on lower sideband, but you were below the signal.
It's supposed to be on lower sideband, right?
Yeah, but you were below the signal.
Oh.
So you were listening below where they are.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking I was on 20. You're right.
They're going to be 11. George? Yeah. Where do they live? Here in town.
Whiskey 6 Kilo event station is on 388. He's loud.
I don't see him on my scope at all.
Yep. Yeah, it's the shit, but that's the way it goes. Yeah. Oh, God.
All right, that sounds like some rag chew. You want to try?
Sounds like they also used that term the wrong way.
Whatever. All right.
This shit. I mean,
Oh, Whiskey 6 Kilo is Oklahoma City. That's why I'm hearing him so well.
I thought Joe put that in the... I don't know.
Joe put Whiskey 6 Lima as Tulsa.
You see, my noise floor went up when I tuned in. Oh, you put Tulsa?
Whiskey 6 Lima.
Hey, Matt, you want to try 3900? Can I talk on that legally? No, I can't. No, I can. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. You still here, Matt?
I just got that guy. He's like right down the road from me.
How many you're up to now?
No clue.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is the frequency in use?
It's all yours.
Who's this?
This is Ken in San Diego, K6EGG, but I'm in the middle of something. Anyway, good evening. I'll be back in a little bit. But have at it. Good evening.
Oh, okay. Copy that. I rarely talk on 80, or 75 or whatever this is considered, but I appreciate the contact there, 73.
Yeah, good evening, and 73, so I'll be back in 20 minutes or so. From San Diego, KG6JMJ.
You gotta log that, Greg.
What's it? KD6 what?
Juliet, November, Juliet, I think.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Or Juliet, Delta, Juliet.
KJ7? I thought I heard KJ and J too.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Calling CQ 80 meters from Chino, California.
I was not expecting that guy to call me back.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, rare being on 80 meters. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf called CQ 80 meters from Chino, California. Zach, last call in, I don't know, I think he just left again though. San Diego, JNJ? JNJ.
Sorry, it's Juliet Mike Juliet. Kilo Germany 6, Juliet Mike Juliet.
Kilo 6.
Hello, Mr. Ken.
Hello there, Mr. Radio.
Well, hello, Phil, and hello, Jim. Yeah, I'm in the middle of something, but I'll be back in a little bit. Anyway, the other gentleman also. Good evening to all of you, and I'll be back here in a bit.
Okay. Hello, Phil, and anybody else out here? W6 Tango Fox Yankee.
Nate, it's definitely 160 meters.
Thank you. Hold on.
Anyway, WB6GGY. And a very good evening there, gentlemen.
Did you just get on a rag chew frequency by...
I haven't. I've been trying to get this antenna to give me a little bit of response on 160. Finally got it to tune up on...
oh, you know what? I think I made a contact with this guy. I remember this photo.
There you go. And joined the QSO there. WB6GGY and Greater Tweenart.
Was Mark out there, CCA?
Yeah, I don't recall that call in.
We got a flat earther guy in here.
Okay, well that's where he usually
What's going on, dude?
He has a house in Big Bear, and now he's in Snowflake, Arizona. I've talked to him on
Well, I mistakenly got on a rag chew frequency.
Anyway, let me know next time.
Those guys must have heard me.
The guy in Big Bear.
Well, there's two. There's Randy and...
But north of us up in Beachview, they had a big storm go through there and contaminate their water.
I can't go up that high.
It's just all around. But right now, I don't see any lightning looking at any direction, and I'm happy about it. It's nice having the power on for a whole day now, so that'll be good there.
Yeah, I can
this
wait.
morning we participated in our emergency.
Yeah, you can go up to
net there for
975. You just can't go below
700, 800.
Yeah, below 800.
Oh, I think I got you there, Walter. You there? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Tango Delta.
Kilo 6 Hotel Tango Delta. Do you have a copy on Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf?
Yeah, I hear you just barely above the noise, Greg.
Same here. You keep going in and out, but I'll put you in the logbook for 80 meters, which I don't know if we have. You know, it looks like we did back in May.
Roger, okay. 7-3, have a good night.
7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ 80 meters from Chino, California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ 80 meters from Chino, California. I'm going to call a couple more times and then I'm going to QSY to see if I hear anybody else. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ 80 meters.
I match is no bueno.
All right, one last time. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ 80 meters. QSY.
Hey there, El Presidente, K6EGG SLS, and all the Western country cousins from W6EGG, Dennis out here in Val Vista, Arizona, 20 miles northeast of Kingman, Arizona, off historic Route 66 back to net. I did it. Good evening. Yeah, good signal here, WB6EGG.
I heard a KE6 FLS, and that guy's down the street from me, literally. Walter, thank you for the contact. All right. I'm getting a little tired. I've been on for almost 3 hours, and I have not gotten up.
That's shocking.
I have to get up. So
I know you do.
It's definitely starting to feel it. Man, I got a lot of contacts tonight. Pretty happy about that. A lot on 40. And hopefully, I don't know, you guys been through the whole 3-hour stream. You guys may have learned a little something from last night's ham radio crash course. I'm referring to Josh NAZ. Was trying to hook up his Heil microphone via his USB Scarlett. I'm hearing myself come back. Chase through you.
It might be my headphones. I have my headphones next to it.
Yeah, I'm still hearing it. So I just explained some things about high impedance, low impedance, mic level, line level. That's really important to make sure all your eggs are in a row, or whatever, ducks are in a row, whatever you want to call it. But I just want to help explain, because I have a lot of people ask me, how do you have all this audio stuff hooked up? A lot of it was trial and error. Oh, I shut off my... Hold on. I was trying to get on FT8 on 80 meters, which doesn't look that good. So I did probably a 15, 20-minute explanation of how some interfacing goes between my audio setup and my radios. I didn't get too much into the actual the way I have my system set up, but just the dynamics of levels in and out of a mixer.
Oh, just Clonopin.
What's that?
Clonopin. Oh, sorry.
Sounds
Something
like
about Clonopin.
You talking about drugs?
Dude, I'm doing a deal over here. Y'all leave me alone.
Mike, okay.
Sounds about like Alabama.
No, son. Down there in the country, they mess with the meth. That's the Xanax.
Meth.
The meth.
So, yeah. Anyways, that's how I started things, and I tried to make some 80 meter contacts tonight, which is very unusual for me. But I made a couple. Pretty happy with it. But I'm planning on being on Wednesday night for just a little bit. We'll see how I feel about doing the Lycathon on Saturday. That was my original plan. There's a chance that I might have to go out of town this weekend. Plus, I don't know if I really feel like doing it. I don't know if I feel like spending money. Of course, Dana missed all of it.
We're going to make you do it.
You're going to make me spend money.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. I missed that.
I discussed on the phone yesterday with Chase my situation. Anyways, yeah, roll back. If you want to watch maybe Josh's stream from yesterday, trying to hook up his audio to his radio, and then I kind of was explaining what was happening not in real time, but after the fact. After I didn't watch it in real time. He was having some audio trouble matching levels and stuff, so I explained how that works to get a nice clean signal through. And also, I don't know if I mentioned, but a lot of the some of those guys that I talked to that do like a wideband. Was that what it'd be? The ESSB, I guess.
Yeah.
They talk about a lot of their interfacing. A lot of them go do USB interfacing, meaning going through the computer audio.
Look who's got the USB now. Not so bad.
That part's not bad. I didn't say anything about it. It's just different as far as you have to you got to make sure your leveling's right. As long as your level's fine into your Scarlett or whatever you're using, it's going to sound pretty decent. But if you send a mic level, plug your output of your headphone jack into your mic input, let me know how it sounds like. It's probably going to sound distorted. So that's basically
You're gonna sound distorted.
So that was basically what was happening with poor Josh there, but I'm sure he'll figure it out. He's a pretty smart dude. So Dana, that's what I was referring to there. I'm on FT8 on 40 meters, it looks like. Hope to make some contacts there. Once again, if you guys haven't, hit that thumbs up. Just made another contact.
Hit the thumbs up button twice.
Oh, don't do that. Yep. And if he used the ACC input. But I still think that it'd be wise to run a transformer line. Because it fixes some ground potential, buzz, hum, and it will. Sometimes you get a warbling depending on what band you're on. You get RFI and everything into it because you're going from balanced to unbalanced. A lot of those USB audio interfaces. I believe the Scarlett is a balanced line level out, and the Icom radios. I can only speak to them because I have mine. I have an Icom radio. They accept unbalanced signal. So a matching transformer is very advisable in that situation, especially with the RFI, EMI coming out of the high power 100-watt radio or whatever your wattage you're running out of will leak right into that unbalanced signal in a heartbeat. So I don't remember him going in. I think them talking about it. I don't think he had a plug for it. I don't remember.
I have no idea what you're talking about when you say balanced or unbalanced.
You missed the first part.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Also, hopefully the mumbly sound has gone down a little. I turned down my own voice in the headset. I think that was messing me up.
Yeah, because you're using your gain to talk. You may want to bring yourself up a little bit now.
Oh, okay. Now, okay.
What mic are you using now?
SM7B.
Sounds good.
You want to know what between a balanced and an unbalanced cable is, or what it does? So an XLR is generally a balanced cable, and if you hold an XLR cable, the male end of the XLR cable, and you run your fingers across it, there are 3 pins, and pin 1 you'll generally feel out a little more than the other 2 pins, pins 2 and 3. It's kind of hard to see by visual, but if you feel it, you can kind of feel it. And the reason being is that connects first, just like the sleeve part and a tip ring sleeve, and it creates a shield ground, an electronic connection between the microphone in this case and the preamp that I have, and so you don't hear a popping. If you're like a lot of people, most of the companies out there run an unbalanced signal to speakers, whatever 4 ohm, 8 ohm, whatever speakers, like to say for a concert, and you sometimes will hear you'll plug it in, you hear a clunk. It's because it's unbalanced because you're hearing the tip and the ring hit or the sleeve hit in that case because it's unbalanced. What the balance signal does, it's twisted pair around the two conductors inside, and it electronically out of phase with the audio running through the middle of the cable. So any noise that's generated, EMI generally from to say power or a wall wart you're sitting next to will be basically shifted out of phase via the shield of the cable. So that's what a balanced signal does.
It's a lot like Ethernet then.
Exactly. I gave that term. I said that. I mentioned that also, like the twisted pair around the middle conductor. That's why the data goes through the middle. I forget the pin, the colors or whatever at this time because I haven't built one in a while. But yes,
oh yeah,
that is correct.
Orange, white, orange, blue, white, green, green, white, blue, brown, white, brown.
Yes,
it's TS 568 Bravo.
So did you say pin 1 is supposed to be up higher than the others?
Yes.
Like the left pin?
Well,
Like
it depends. It depends which way you're looking at it.
Yeah. But pin number 1's supposed to be out further?
Just by a hair.
So I noticed
just by a hair.
One of the things I had to fix before I could get my mic on was a buzz. And on my XLR, I noticed that pin 1 was like pushed down, like recessed. Could that cause a buzz?
Yeah, it may not be being connected.
Okay. So yeah, I think that was the issue on my cable.
You can run microphones unbalanced; they'll still work. But
you know what fix all of our issues? Tosslink.
I don't know what that is.
That old school fiber.
Do they have fiber microphones?
Not microphones, but remember, like back in the day, you had the optical connection on the back of like your receiver and your TV.
They still use those.
Yeah, it's a great standard.
It's basically fiber.
You know what?
Well, not basically. It is fiber.
It is fiber, but
you know what would actually fix everything is just the old cup and string.
Good.
2 cups on one cup on one end and the string, and then
did you say 2 girls? What?
Yeah.
We just smash all of our electronics and meet in person.
Someone would have got that from 2010-ish.
2010.
I see Ben in there.
That's pre-2010.
It was?
Yeah, that's like 90s.
So going from unbalanced to balanced, and some people disagree with me, but plugging DC RAN stuff off of AC RAN stuff, and the only difference between that is the converter is inside the AC, but it also has to do with electronic grounds. So you're running between a radio that's DC powered with a DC power supply that's plugged into a AC connection versus an AC driven with a transformer inside mixer. You're gonna have ground potential. I don't care who you are. You could say you're not, but there's a potential of it happening because the conversion of the power is in a different spot. A lot has to do with the chassis. If I put my mixer, stick it right to have the metal touch the metal on my mixer, I will guarantee you I'll probably have some sort of buzz or some sort of electronic action going on. It's physics.
Is both DC and AC 60 hertz?
No, DC doesn't have hertz.
Correct.
Okay.
Because it's not alternating.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
So yeah, doesn't that...
Nice to get you,
Ben. Is that what you're
Ben.
saying it's causing issues?
What's that?
Like, so what you're saying causes issues if you don't have a converter? Like,
well, it's hard to explain. Everything DC, everything that's AC gets converted to DC eventually. It's where the conversion happens. The converter is outside the unit. The grounding potential is different.
okay, that makes sense.
Where some people say it's not a big deal, but it is because the chassis of the unit that's DC driven, a lot of electricity is not alternating current on the radio, on the chassis of the radio. It's DC versus AC. When you mix those two together, you're gonna cause some sort of interference.
So you want to isolate the transformer from the chassis ground.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. That clears up a lot of things that I'm having issues with.
So I've had people in the past, they keep on saying, but everything's DC. Correct, but it's where it's getting converted. It has a lot to do with the difference and stuff. Because you can plug a wall wart in, and it will cause, if you get something AC, like if I put my headphones close to a wall wart, sometimes you hear it. It's because it's the conversion's going on right in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear it in your radio with a lot of stuff. And
Correct.
That's why we have so much noise.
Correct. A lot of people don't understand there's a lot of differences between the AC and DC. When you mix those two together and connect them electronically, you're causing and you add RF into it, you're causing all kinds of weird stuff. And you can definitely destroy electronics that way. I think I destroyed a monitor back in the day with my TS2000. I think I got RFI directly into it somehow.
Yeah, I think I destroyed my old Behringer interface that way.
Very well could.
When you're dealing with AC to DC, it's a highway to hell. Like, it's just, you're back in black.
And that's why I use a transformer in and out, because that's both the ways it's getting connected. You can do it one way, but not the other way, but it could still leak in the other way.
That avoids getting thunderstruck and a whole lot of noise.
Whole lot of noise. That's why everybody says, how do you get your radio stuff so clean? Transformers.
Yeah, they're saying you shook me all night long. That's what they're really saying.
All right.
I keep dropping AC/DC songs. I don't know if you're catching
I need to
them.
get going. It's getting late. I got to be at the dentist tomorrow at 8 a.m. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't like people in my mouth. I know it sounds weird, but I don't like that activity. But I'm going to hit the weather button. I hope you guys learned something tonight that was here the whole night. If not, you can roll back to the very beginning where I start talking about interfacing audio gear into radios. Take care, everybody. Bye.